Hello and welcome back. So in this quick video, I'm going to show you how to get to Canva and a quick preview of what it is. So all you want to do is head over to google.com and type in CANVA, Canva, hit enter and click on this first one here, first organic search result here called canva.com. So click on it just like so. And then here we have the website. So all you want to do is sign up with Facebook, Google or your email address and then log in like so. And once you've done that, we will start creating your first few projects. So yeah, it's super easy, it's super quick, it's free to use unless you want the premium, which isn't too good, but as you can see if I go to features, look, this shows all of the different document types you can design, all the different photo editing styles, all the different graphs and so on. And then we have tools, you have photo editor, color palette, font combinations, and then there's a few different things about the about them, the story, careers, media, and so on and so forth. And then the product, web, iPad, iPhone for work, education, non-profits, and then pricing. So the pricing we're going to click on right now for the premium version. As you can see, it's $12.95 a month or $9.95 a month, which will be discounted as $120 a year, which means you are saving money if you pay yearly. But to use Canva, it is free forever. You will not need this paid subscription at all, okay? So yeah, that's that. This is Canva. It's super awesome. It's free to use. And I would say absolutely everyone should be using it as it's absolutely fantastic and awesome. So yeah, that's that. It's canva.com, canva.com. And then you will be on the website ready to sign up, log in and start designing. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of Canva so you know what everything is and how to use it all. So let's get straight into it. First of all, if you go to canva.com, this will be the page that you get to. As you can see, you want to sign up with Facebook, Google, or with your email address. I've already done that. I've signed up with my email address. As you can see, my username and password, my email and my password is already there. So I just need to click login. But yeah, all you need to do is click sign up with Facebook if you want to use your Facebook. Obviously, if you want to use Google, you can use Google. And then the one that most people would use is signing up with your email address. So yeah, just click that and then start signing up. Once you're done, head over and log in. And I'll do that now and we'll get to the same screen. So log in. And now I am logged in. Okay, so once you've logged in, these designs here, you will not see any of these. These are all things that I've made. I made this in another Canva course actually. That was published a few months ago from the day of recording this video. Yeah, so these have already been made in another course. But in this course, what we're going to be doing is making YouTube thumbnails. But before that, we're going to be given an overview of this entire website. I was going to say program, but it's not really, is it? Because it's just all online. It's absolutely fantastic. They also have an app on iOS and Android, so you can use your iPhone or your iPad or your Android phone or your tablet, and you can do it all from there as well. The apps don't have as many features though, so I'd always recommend using the website. So let's get straight into it. First of all, as you can see here on the left, you've got your email address, your account that you've signed up with, your email address, account settings, personal profile. None of that is too important, so you can skip past that. And then you have notifications, which is just random updates and things like that. And then you have create a design. I've never used that button once, so you can ignore that as you're going to want to use other buttons instead. So we'll get into that in a second. And then we have all of your designs, which is this page we're on now. Shared with you, which is where someone has shared a design with you. Create a team, which is what you can do with the paid subscription to Canva, so the pro version. But you're not going to need that, so don't worry, ignore create a team. Your brand, you don't need to use that either. And then explore templates. That's just where you can get even more templates, but you don't even need it. So you can also skip past that. And then we have add new folder, so you can actually put all your different designs into folders, but I've not really bothered doing that because it's not really that important. And then finally you have trash, which is where if you go to this little arrow here and click move to trash, it will just move it to trash so it's not in your main page and it will then be out of the way. So that is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so then as you can see here, these are all your main designs. As soon as you click create on a design, on a template, sorry, it will save it to your design page. So this is all where all your designs are on the home page. So let's get into creating a design. As you can see at the top here, it says create a design. Logo, all of these are presets that are there for you, but this is not all of them. If you want to click more, just here, it will load up absolutely all of them. So that's absolutely fantastic. As you can see here, you've got the popular ones, social media posts, documents, and then blogging and ebooks, marketing materials, social media and email headers, events, and finally ads or adverts. So yeah, that is all of them. So it's absolutely fantastic. There's loads of different presets. We are just going to click on a YouTube thumbnail. We're not going to be making one in this video. We're just going to be going over everything there is, which is really easy to do as this program is fantastic. Oh, I just called it a program. Sorry, no, it's not. It's a website. So as you can see here, these are all the pre-made layouts. You can just click on it and then edit it to how you need it to be. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to click Control Z and it will just undo. Or you can click undo with this button here, or file and save, make a copy, magic resize or change dimensions. None of that's really important as it auto saves anyway, but it is handy to save sometimes too. And then if you've accidentally undone something, you can just click redo there. So that's really helpful. If you need any help from the Canva support team, you can just click help here. So they're really helpful people and they'll help you out. And there's also a forum section on there. So there's just forums where people have put where they need help and frequently asked questions and all different sorts of stuff like that. Going along the top bar here, you can rename your file. So here you can see test file, and then you can share it to others, which is nice and easy. Just click share, and then you can share it with an email address on Facebook or Twitter. You can give someone the link and then you can embed it into a website. So that's absolutely awesome. And then you have download. So as you can just see here, we change the file name. So when you download it, it will be called testfile dot, and then depending on if you choose, let me just add that again, as you can see, because you actually need something in it to be able to save it. Depending on if it's a PNG, PDF, PDF standard, PDF print, animated GIF, which is very new actually. That's only been on here for a few days, I think. So that might not work, as like it says, it's experimental, or JPEG, or JPG, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so it'll be test file dot, and then whatever the file name extension is for that. So that's really helpful. And then you can make it public or private, just like that. But I'm not going to do that because I want it just to be for me. I will actually, the designs we make, I'll make them public so that all of you can edit them and use them for yourself as well. So that's really good. Okay, so we've gone through the layouts. All you can do is just scroll down through all the layouts. Sorry, someone's just started cutting their grass. If you can hear a bit of background noise, but just ignore that. You can just scroll through all the layouts and choose your favorite one. So if you're making a video about burgers or cooking or something like that, or anything really, you can just choose the one based on what you need it for. Okay, next we have search. This is where you can search for an image. If I search iPhone, it'll just come up with pictures of iPhones. They don't have it updated that well, but there's a few new iPhones in here, but not many. As the top one, as you can see, I think that's an iPhone 4. And yeah, so a few iPhone 4s at the top there. So yeah, next we have, well, you can select it. So if you want all or photos, just photos, and then just illustrations. These are all just the illustrations that you can choose from. And then obviously you can just scroll through them all. And then we have elements. There is absolutely tons of elements, and most of the ones I've got here are with the Pro. I've got the free 30-day trial of the Pro subscription, so I'm not actually paying for it. As you can see, free, and it's got a crown next to it, which means it's with the Pro. So any of the ones that don't have the crown are absolutely fine. Anyone can use them for free. As you can see, free photos, absolutely tons of them just there. I'll close that. And then we have grids, and then we have frames. They're both really useful. And then we have shapes, which is great. Lines, these are really good. You can add these in nice and easily. And then all of the illustrations, so you don't have to search through them if you don't want to. You can just look through them. Next, we have icons. As you can see, these are all nice and easy to get to. Nice icons. They just load in as you scroll down. As you can see, there's just absolutely tons of them. And I'll get rid of that. And then there's charts. These are charts that you can put in and actually put data in. So as you can see, you can edit all of the data inside it, wherever you want to edit it. But I'm just going to delete that as I do not need a chart. And then we have I Heart Canva, which is just where Canva has all of their own little images that they've made, which is fantastic. They're nice images, and that's really for advertising. That's really for advertising Canva, and yeah, just showing your support really. So that's cool. And then these are all the pro ones, so I'm not going to go through them. You can just go through them on your own, as you probably understand what they all are. You can just nice and easily just click it. As you can see, that's pictures of people, and then we've got pictures of food. See, so that's nice and easy. And then we have text, With this, you can add your heading or subtitle or body text. And then there's also loads of different presets where the text has been edited with shapes and things like that, so it looks cooler. So as you can see, there's a square here with the text in the middle of it. I'll delete that though, it's getting in the way. And then once you've got your text, click it and then click this bit just here, and you can change your font size, change your color for your text, set it as bold, italic. Some fonts aren't available to go on bold and italic, so they'll be grayed out if that's the case. And center it, so you can align it to the left, right, or the center. Capitalize it or leave it normal, and then and then put them all in bullet points. So that's nice and easy. And finally, you can change the spacing and line height. So that's just making it have more space between the letters and more or less space between the lines. And then there's obviously anchors, so you can anchor it to where you want to anchor it. But that's just a bit more in depth, and that's not too important really. After that, you can copy, arrange. So say you don't want this to be in front of this, you can put this here. So as you can see, this is above that. So you click on this, click arrange and back. And now this text here is above it, as you can see. There's no point doing that, obviously. That's more for images and shapes and things like that. Or just making sure your text is above images. And then we have copy. So there's now 2 of them, which is awesome. Change the transparency. So it's like, yep, you can easily change that. And then you can apply a link, which isn't really very useful considering. And then you can delete it. So there you go, I've deleted that. Next, we have background. This is where you can change the background style. As you can see, there's images here, so you won't see the background. But as you can see, that would change the style behind there. You can change the background color. So if I set that to that color, if I set that to, if I just move out all of these out of the way, if I set that to that color, you can see that it goes green. And that's the entire background. As I select all of this and delete it, you can see the background is now green. And you can just change the color however you want it, which is absolutely fantastic. You can then add a new page with this button here, clone a page with this button here, and delete pages with this recycle bin button here. So that is nice and easy. And the pages are all numbered for your ease of use. So say you've got loads of different pages, I'll just make sure there's 2, and then you go to download it. It will download as a zip if you download them all, but if you want to choose one particular one, you can just click the number and it will just download that one. So that's nice and easy. And then we have, if you've got a item with a transparent background, you can also just set it as a transparent background, otherwise it will just have a white background. After that, we have uploads. This is where you can upload your own images, logos. I think logos is just for the Pro, so you need the free 30-day trial for that. But yeah, you can upload your own images nice and easily. As you can see, that's a future course image. That course will probably be up soon. That's for the net worth saving one, but yeah, just ignore that. And then you can see a few images I've uploaded down here, like my website and things like that. But yeah, that is absolutely everything, I think. I think I've gone through everything. Quite a long video, but now you know absolutely everything about Canva and how to use absolutely everything. So yeah, it's really easy to use. It's really, really, really easy to use. It's free, unless you want the Pro items, which aren't really that good. It's just, you can add your own fonts and different things like that they haven't already added in. But yeah, that is Canva. So hopefully you know how to use Canva now. We'll get into actually making some thumbnails in the next few sections. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for listening to it. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you. And goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to show you how to download your designs that you have made in Canva. That is canva.com. That is the website you will be going to, and this is the video where I'll be showing you how to download all of your designs. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few different examples, for example JPEG, PNG, GIF, all of these different things, and we're just going to be downloading them and I'm going to be showing you how to download them. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So let's just get straight into it. So first of all, we're just going to go to this one just here and click on it and let it load. And in the top right just here, we're going to want to click download, like so. And as you can see, you have many different options. You have JPEG, PNG, PDF standard, and PDF print. And at the bottom, you have animated GIF /movie, and it's experimental, so there could be some issues. So make sure you just Note that because if you want to do a GIF, there may be some problems as it is new to Canva. And of course, with new things, there's always bugs. So yeah, just remember that, okay? So of course, a JPEG, a PNG. With a PNG, you can download with a transparent background if you have one. But as you can see, this is not a white background. This is colored with a sort of texture on it. So we do not want a transparent background. Or JPEG, you can always download as a JPEG image. That's awesome. And then we have PDF standard, PDF print. So if you want to email it to someone, you can email the PDF standard. But if you want to print out the file you have downloaded, you can print it out as a PDF print version, okay? And we'll be looking at animated GIF/movie later in this video. So don't worry about that. So we're just going to click JPEG, recommended, and then hit download. So here we go. It'll just say, hold tight, preparing your design. And then you'll get a nice little quote at the bottom you can read there. And then it will just be downloading your design in any second now, as soon as this bar gets to the end, okay? So that's awesome. Okay, there we go. It has now downloaded. So all you want to do is click on that file, and there you go. So you can see your file has been downloaded. That is fantastic. And that is, of course, in a JPEG format. You can see .jpg in the bottom left of my screen just here, blackbrick.jpg. So that is fantastic. So now let's go back to this image and click download once again. And now let's go to animated GIF/movie. So let's click preview animation. Here we go, so it's preparing, and there we go. So you have 6 different animation styles. So you have rise, bounce, slide, block, 3D, and fade. And a quick note, this is only in the premium or pro version of Canva, whatever you want to call it, and that costs $12.95 per month. So that is just something you will want to note, as obviously you will need to pay for it, but there is a free 30-day trial if you want to try it out and see how it is. So at the moment I have the free 30-day trial, and that is what this is like, okay? So you're going to want to pick the one that you want to download. So let's just pick this one here, Rise, and then you can either download it as a movie, so that'll be an MP4 file, or you can download it as a GIF, so that'll be .gif, okay? So let's just do download as GIF, and then afterwards we'll come back and do download as movie so that we can compare the two. So let's hit this button now. And this is a GIF which we are downloading, okay? So it's just going to scan the entire file and make sure that it is working correctly for us. And as you can see, it is animation.gif at the bottom left just here. So let's click that now. And here we go. So this is it. And there you go. So that's that. So if we close that now and click download as a movie, there we go. So it's just going to scan it once again, and this time download it as a MP4 file, okay? So there'll be no sound. It will just be the video, but it will be MP4. There you go. So animation.mp4. So let's click that one, and there you go. So it's actually lower quality, but as you can see, it's in experimental stages at the moment, so there's nothing to worry about there. Okay, so let's close that. And then, of course, you can choose any of these different styles you want. But yeah, just need to follow what I've just showed you, and it's as simple as that. Okay, so now let's move on to the final one we're going to do, and that is PNG. So for that, I'm going to show you how to download it with a transparent background. Okay, so I'm just going to delete my background right now. As you can see, this is a transparent background with nothing on it. So we're going to click download, PNG, and then tick transparent background. So let's tick download now. Let's click that button. Here we go. Hold tight, preparing your design. Fantastic. And then we get a nice little quote here. Creativity takes courage. And that's by someone called Henry Matisse. So that's quite cool. And now we have it downloading. So there we go, blackbrick.png, and there we go. So all you see is the B. So if you have a look back at the file, the only item that is visible is the B. And if you have a look, that is because it's a PNG, so the entire background is black and there's nothing there. So as you can see, all of this text here is black, so you're not going to see anything. So hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. If you're doing a PNG, don't use black. Okay? So that's very important. So what I do, I change this color here. And then what I'll do, I'll just click on this square and just change it to a grey color. Let's just see this one just here. Doesn't look too nice, but it's just for an example for you. So all you'll see is this B and the square behind it, and you'll see none of this text. You won't see Blackbrick, and you won't see the Ultimate Online Courses. So let's download. PNG, transparent background. There we go, just downloading, it's preparing your design. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Abraham Lincoln. It's a nice little quote there. So let's click on this now. And there you go. So all you see is the B and the square, just like I said. With PNGs, it is transparent. So you need to make sure you have a white background on Canva, and you don't want to be using any black text because you will not see it. So make sure you just note that. I'm just going to do Control Z a few times and bring everything back. There we go. And yes, so that is that. That is how you download items and designs you have made on Canva. So that is everything you need to know. Of course, if you want to do a PDF, you can just click that. but I'm not going to show you that in this video, as that is nice and simple. You need to just do what we've done with the other file formats. Okay, so that's everything. That's fantastic. So hopefully you all understand it now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you learned a lot. And I will see you in the next video very soon. Goodbye. Okay, so before we do any of our projects, I'm going to show you some designs which I have made using Canva.com. So let's get straight into it. So we have some Udemy course images. Let's open them in a new tab. Awesome. We have our promo, which we had for 10,000 students, $10 every single course. And we've got a few different thumbnails and a few different designs on here as well. So let's click on some of these, just open them in a new tab so we can just go through them for you. And that is awesome. So let's just open one last one. Let's open the YouTube banner. Fantastic. So first, let's go through these YouTube thumbnails, which are the Udemy course promo images. Okay. So we have, first of all, our Instagram one, and then we have our Instagram ads one, and then we have our Snapchat one, and then another one we had for the Snapchat course, and Canva, and many different ones just here, which are all absolutely wicked. These are absolutely awesome, and they're really fun to make, and they're really high quality as well. As you can see, they get worse quality as you scroll down, because this is where we made our first few, and then we learned how to be better, and then you scroll up, and these are the really nice ones with the faded backgrounds like this, and this, and this. So they're all the super nice Udemy images, and they are super high quality as well. So that is fantastic. So then we have gift certificate. So here we have created ourselves a gift certificate, which we have also turned into a GIF, which is quite funny, a gift certificate, which we've turned into a GIF, which is quite ironic. So yeah, we have get any course for $10 because of our 10,000 student celebration. Use the code BlackBrick, la-di-da-di-da. But yeah, this is what we have designed using Canva. It looks awesome. You can just move every single part around. It's all modular. So there we go. Every single part. Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, that's that. Of course, we don't want to save any of that. So let's click Control Z a ton of times and move everything back to how it was. There we go. And now we have some more YouTube thumbnails. So we've got use social media to gain visitors, and that is to your website, of course. So we've got Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and then we've got a Facebook like icon just there. So fantastic. And then this is a video which I never ended up actually making, a Buffer social media management tool. So we've got the Buffer logo, once again, all the different social medias at the bottom, and the Facebook like. So yep, that's that. And then the promo image again, we've got that as a thumbnail now, as we did a YouTube video on it. So that's awesome. And then we've got SEO, what is SEO? Save your Snapchat stories forever, the top 3 SEO tips of 2017. And finally, Facebook page likes, 0.003 cents per like. And that is absolutely awesome. So yeah, that's that. That's some more thumbnail designs that we've made. And finally, we have our YouTube channel art. So as you can see, we've got all of these different little shapes and squares. We've got a black square with a B in the middle of it. And then we've got some nice color around the outside of it. So let's just put that back roughly how it was. And then we've got the Ultimate Online Courses text, Black Brick, as of course we've got the B over there in white with the black background, as it looks quite nice. And then we have some nice styles, some code in the background, and that looks quite nice. What we could even do is add the background a filter and just blur it a little. So if I go to blur and move this up a little, as you can see, that blurs the background. So I think that looks quite nice with a blur, to be honest. I might leave it like that. That's fantastic. So yeah, that is a few different designs which we have made in this website called Canva.com. And this will just make you want to start using Canva yourself, as you can now see how easy you can use Canva to make some fantastic and high quality designs. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So of course, every great business has a business card which they can hand out to people, and then people will know the phone number or email address to be able to be in contact with that business. So in this video, we'll be designing a business card. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, at the top, go to create a design. And of course, once again, go all the way to the right and click on more. Okay, so let this new page load out. And then we're going to go to marketing materials and look for business card. This one just here. So click this and let it load out. Fantastic. So here we go. This on the right is the canvas where we will be designing the business card. And on the left is all the layouts that we will have to design the business card. Okay, so first things first, we just need to rename the design and we're going to call it business card design. Okay, and of course you can call it whatever you want. I'm just calling it this just so I know what it is for later on when I'm looking for all of the designs. Okay, so I know this will be the business card design. Okay, fantastic. So hit done or press enter, and now we will begin the design process. So let's get straight into it. So first things first, we're just going to scroll through all of the different layouts and see which one spikes our creativity and which one looks good for our business or brand, okay? So let's just scroll through them here to see which one is the best. Now, a business card design, which I think that looks great, you might hate, okay? So just beware, because every business is different and every business will require a different design. Say, for example, an education company would want something different than what a bakery would want, okay? So I like the design of this one just here, so I'm going to click on this. Now, of course, you have the front of the business card, okay? And then click new page, and here you have the back of the business card, okay? So as you can see, we have the front and the back. Now, most of these also have a front and back for you. Some of them might not, but pretty much all of them will. So that is fantastic, of course. But I'm just going to delete this now because that's just an example for you. We need to look for one which will be perfect for us. So let's just have a quick look through here right now and see what we can find. Now, this one here looks quite cool. I like this. Now, it does say something is paid. It looks like these are paid, the little olives, so we'll delete these. And this little glass is paid as well, so we'll delete that. Of course, we need the back of the business card as well. So we've got a new page just here. And now we're going to click on the back. So let's grab this, delete these, and now it's all free. Fantastic. So first of all, we've got Wine and Dine Gastro Pub. So first of all, we're going to change this to Black Brick. And of course, the Ultimate Online Courses. Fantastic. And just get rid of that last line like that. And now we need to make this text smaller. Okay, how much smaller we'll see. 8, there we go. Okay, so there is one more thing that we do, of course, want on the front of the design, and that is the Black Brick Training web address. Okay, so we're going to duplicate this just here, and now just type it in. Fantastic, and then make this text a little bit smaller. And of course, it needs to be white and very clear to be able to be read. So let's go to color, white, and then it is readable. Fantastic. And of course, everything needs to be centered now. Okay, so we're going to go for a central design. So let's center all of this. This box is too big, so let's make this box smaller. And then we can also center this like so. Fantastic. Actually, we're going to move this down to about here. Okay, so now we have got the web address, we have got the Ultimate Online Courses, which is the slogan, and we have the brand or business name, which is Black Brick. Fantastic. So now that is the front of the business card. Now we need to begin designing the back. So let's just scroll down here. And as you can see, it says Mac Daniel bartender, and then it has a phone number and a random address and all that. So we're going to remove all of this, put in some blank filler so we don't lose the text box real quick. Copy and paste the web address and paste that into here. Fantastic. There we go. Very nice. And then of course we also need the email address. So that will be support@blackbricktraining.co.uk. So we may as well just copy this once again and paste that in there. Support@blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. So we have the email address and the web address just there. So let's just move this over to here. Now, of course, you can put any information on here that you want to. You can put your business's phone number, web address, actual physical address, and anything you would like. Any information you want from your business, you can, of course, put on here. So social media profiles, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, anything like that. So we're just going to, of course, change this all to Black Brick. And then instead of typing bartender, we're just going to type support, as if you contact any of this on here, you will find our support team. Okay, so that is fantastic. Now, as you can see, it looks very nice. It's very simple and very easy to design, okay? But we can put some more information in. So what we're going to do is go to Twitter, okay? And then hit enter and grab the Twitter logo and make it quite small. And of course, Facebook, hit enter and grab the Facebook logo and make that quite small. We'll make it smaller in a second. It's just so we have them there. And finally, Instagram, hit enter and of course, grab the Instagram logo. So we're going to make them all about this size like the Instagram one is now. Okay, so let's line them up and make them all the same size. 1, 2, and finally Facebook. Make it the same size as the other two. So of course we also need the same size gap in between both of them. There we go. Fantastic. That looks perfect. And now we will need to duplicate this text box down here. And we don't need anywhere near as much text that is on here. So let's just remove this. And just type in @blackbricktraining. Fantastic. And then we need to remove that bottom line and make this box smaller and center it. There we go. Fantastic. There we go. That looks perfect. And then of course we want to duplicate the Black Brick Training text just here and move this up for Twitter. And on Twitter we are @blackbricklearn. Fantastic. And finally, duplicate that one more time or as you already have duplicated it, you can just go to Control V and paste it, and then take it to Facebook. And we are not at Black Brick Training, we are / Black Brick Training. It is facebook.com/ Black Brick Training. So there we go. We also have our free social media profiles. So that is fantastic. Now we have Snapchat and many other social media accounts as well, but I feel like these are the main ones. We have the main information on here. We have the name of the company. We have what this business card will give you. It will give you the support team. We have the Facebook account, Twitter and Instagram. And then we have the support email address for Black Brick Training and the actual web address as well. So we want to go to File and Save. Make sure we have saved all of our hard work, of course. It will automatically save, but you want to do it as well, just to make sure you don't lose anything. And then of course on the front we have the name of the company, the slogan and the web address. So that is absolutely fantastic. It's a wonderful design. I am very happy with it. And it has also taken us no longer than 10 minutes. So that is absolutely fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed this. And whichever layout you have chosen, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you do love Canva. And hopefully this video has helped you out quite a lot when designing your business card, okay? So that is that. This is our business card. We have the front and we have the back. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we'll be designing an email header. So first of all, you want to go to create a design at the top just here and click the button that says more, and then let this new page load once you've clicked it. Okay, and this is where you will find the email header. So at the right over here where it says social media and email headers, click on this one just here which says email header. So let this new page load, and this is the canvas where you'll be designing your email header. So first of all you want to do is click where it says rename your design just here, and just title it whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it email header for simplicity reasons, and then I know exactly what it is when I'm looking through my other designs. And this is where you'll be designing the email header. So let's just get straight into it by picking a layout first of all. So the layouts are over here on the left. You just want to scroll through all of them to find your favorite one. And remember, this is an email header, so it needs to be relevant to your company or your person as to who you are or where you are in your company, as so on and so forth, okay? So let's just have a look through these and see what we can find, see what is a good one for us. And you need to, of course, see which one is perfect for you. So I'm just going to keep scrolling down because I haven't seen a perfect one just yet. Might find a better one yet though, we're not sure. What's this? Let's have a look. That's quite cool. I like that. It's a very simple but very nice. I might just redesign this. I've got an idea. Alright, so there we go. And then just here we can change this to say a few different things. First of all, okay, the Ultimate Online Courses, and then we're going to call it the weekly newsletter. So we're going to put that in just here. Black Brick, the Ultimate Online Courses weekly newsletter. And that is that. So that took no time at all. Okay, this is a very quick design to make, I must say. So then we could add a new page and just do another design. So this one just here. So this is the photo in the design which is paid, so we're going to change that, of course. So on here we can just put Black Brick, or of course whatever your company or whatever your name is, so you can type that just here. And then you can change this to daily or weekly newsletter or anything you want. I'm just going to type weekly newsletter again, just keep the theme that I have already going. Weekly newsletter, fantastic. And we're going to change the color of this. Oh, not the font, sorry, the color to a nice green, which is just like the one up here. And yeah, so that is that. And then we just need to change this image here to something else. So let's just go to, let's get an image of a school or something to do with it. So how about this? That looks cool. Let's just leave it as that. And then let's just design another one. So new page, layouts, and let's look for something else. This is perfectly easy. Anyone can design an email header in seconds. So that is absolutely fantastic. Of course, you can have it saying whatever you want. You can say your name, your company's name, and you can have it say daily newsletter. You can have it say your slogan, anything you want. So it's fantastic. So just scroll down. We're going to design one more, and that will be this video because it's super, super simple, this one. So anyone can do it. Literally anyone. So now let's go to this one just here called You're Amazing. And all we need to do is change the background image as that is what's paid. So let's just type in MacBook, like so, and get a nice image of a MacBook just here. Let's see which one looks best. How about this one? Yep, that is cool. So let's just see. You're amazing, like this part about mazes. That was a maze, the background image. So we're going to change this now. The Ultimate Online Courses. And then just here, we can just put Black Brick, I guess. And that just shows how quick and easy it is to make an awesome email header. Okay, so we've made 3 in under 10 minutes. we've made 3 in under 5 minutes, okay? So that is absolutely amazing. So we've already renamed it. We've already designed 3 different email headers. Of course, you can rechange the text, you can change the icons, you can change the font, the colors, the size, anything that you want to change, you can change. And it is super, super simple. So yeah, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to click save because you don't want to lose your work. And remember to download it. You just go over to the right here, hit download, and then choose the page, or you can download all of them by clicking all pages and then just choose the file type. So that is everything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video, we'll be designing a logo. So let's get straight into it. Now, of course, logos are important for every single business, every single brand, as you all know. So it's a very important aspect for your business or brand, okay? So you need to make sure you take time and effort into designing your logo, as it is what's going to stick with your business and it is what will make people identify your business, okay? So let's get straight into it. So as you can see, first of all here at the top where it says create a design, I have logo just here, but that's because it's the most popular ones for me. If you click more and then scroll down to marketing materials, which is just here, you will see that the 4th one just here says logo. So click that and let this new page load. This is the canvas just here, this white square, 500 by 500 pixels. And over here on the left, these are all the different layouts which we will use to help us design our logos, okay? So let's do this. First things first, of course, you just need to rename the project to whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call mine logo design, like so, and then hit enter or click the done button, and then it is done, and it will automatically save. There you go, all changes saved. And then as you can see on the left here, these are all of the different layouts. There's absolutely tons. Just keep scrolling through and there's more and more and more and more and more. So all you want to do is pick one of these layouts, make it your own and turn it into your own brand's logo. So you have to make sure you change it up a bit because you don't want it to be the same as other people. You want to be a unique brand, just like everyone else. Everyone wants to have a unique brand, okay? So just keep scrolling through these until you find an awesome logo for you. And then you can use these layouts to help you get the design process more professional, and it'll be a lot easier for you if you don't have great design skills. So whether you're a professional or whether you are new to design, this is perfect for you, the layout section on Canva. So you can just pick any of these layouts, okay? So I'm just going to go through these now. As you can see, this one just here is quite similar to the Black Brick Training logo in the fact that the first letter is in a square, okay? So that's quite cool. But we're not going to use that as we don't want to redesign our own logo once again. We will design one for Black Brick Training in this, but it won't be exactly the same as what we already have. And you will be designing a logo for your own business, of course. So yeah, this is just an example for you. You can, of course, if you want to, follow along with what I'm designing in this video, and it will help you to learn for your own design, or you can just go straight into it after watching this video. All right, let's have a look at this one here. Okay, so this looks quite cool. It says, I'm not even going to try and say what it says, of course. It looks like it's in German. I'm not too sure. So what we're going to do here is just change some of the text, change some of the colors, possibly the fonts, and just make a new Black Brick Training logo, okay? So first of all, we'll change this bit here to Black Brick, like that, and make this box a bit bigger so it all fits in. And then, of course, you need to center it, like so. So that is now centered in the green box. And then at the bottom here, you can have your slogan or your web address. So I'm just going to put my web address. There we go, so we have www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Now as you can see, this is quite long, so it takes a lot of space, but you can have it like this, or of course you can make the font smaller so it takes up less space. But I'm just going to change this now because normally in your logo you don't of course have your web address, you would have a slogan, if anything. Yeah, so I'm just going to change this now to the Ultimate Online Courses. There you go, and that just shows you just how easy it is to change the text to make it your own. So that is now, if you want it to be, your own logo, okay? But in my opinion, this sort of logo, you don't want any text down here. I think it looks nice just with the green box and the grey coloured box at the background, grey brown, and it kind of just contrasts nice. It looks good, I like it a lot. So let's just leave that as that and design one more logo for you to follow along with. As of course, that was very easy, but also it's very nice, I do like it. So let's just look for another one here. This one here looks quite good because you could easily change it to a PNG, if you see what I'm saying. You can change the text color and then remove the background so it's just a plain background, and then it's a PNG, and you can also have it on your website. Okay, so that is absolutely fantastic. So let's just change this now. Now as you can see, they do have these lines at the top. We'll see if we can use them, but we might not be able to. So bear that in mind. Of course, it all depends on what your company is actually called, because the letters form together nicer for these little lines here. Let's see. If I shorten this, I could put that there, and I could put that there. Now, it looks random, but I quite like it actually. I think it looks quite cool. I like it a lot. And then, of course, let's type the Ultimate Online Courses, and then let's put it over to the right just about here. So there you go. You have the logo and then the text as well. So let's make this one here a little bit bigger. Like so. That looks very nice. I actually really do like that, to be honest. I'm not sure why, but I just really do. I'm going to just try something here. I'm going to move this one here, and then grab it and move it along. And duplicate this. So basically everywhere there's a nice little gap, I'm going to put in one of these little blocks just because I think it looks quite cool, okay? So let's do the same with this just here. Of course it does need space, the same space in between the L and the K just here and the K and the B just here. So that looks quite good. That looks nice. And then make this one a little bit bigger. Nice. Yeah, so that looks quite cool. I like that. That actually does look quite nice. Okay, let's just duplicate this one more time. And move this just here, just like so. There you go, fantastic. So now we have Black Brick and the Ultimate Online Courses. We could, if we wanted to, duplicate it one more time and have it after the K as well. Let's just see what that looks like. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I do actually quite like this, to be honest. For some reason, with the line all the way along the top, it just looks really nice. I really do like this. So let me just make this box smaller so the Ultimate Online Courses fits in perfectly. There we go. Pop that in there. Now that I am really happy with, actually. I think that looks really nice. Genuinely, I really do like it. Now I'm going to make sure I have file and save this so I don't lose it because I do like it. Now, of course, you can clean it up a bit and trim off all the fat, but now I'm going to show you how you could actually download it as a PNG, okay? So click on the background and just click delete. And then as you can see, all of the text will just turn black, so it is visible. But of course, the Ultimate Online Courses text didn't actually do that. So I'm going to change both of these texts just here to the browny grey color like this because I like that color. And then of course we need to grab all of these little lines and give them, actually I'm going to try something. I'm going to give them that green color to make them pop a bit more. So let's just do this color with absolutely all of these little lines we've got here, these bars, whatever you want to call them, and make them all that nice green color. And that I do actually really like. I like that a lot. And if you want to download it as a PNG, just go to download and tick transparent background and make sure you're only downloading file 2, as of course we have the design up here as well, and then make sure PNG is selected. So then if you hit download, it will download it as a PNG for you. So let's just download this now. Preparing your design, fantastic, very nice. And your design is ready and downloading. So let's click on this in 3, 2, 1. There you go, so that is a PNG. The reason it is a PNG because it means you cannot see the background, okay? So this is transparent. You can put this over anything on your website and there will not be huge bars going around it. It will just be this part of the image here, the part of the image which you can actually see. Everything you can't see isn't in the image, okay? That is the beauty of a transparent PNG image. So now if we just click download and go to JPEG, and of course only select number 2 again and hit download, and just preparing the design, let's just let this download, and here we go, open this up. As you can see, JPEG will have the entire white background. And one more time, if we download this as a PNG but not as a transparent background, so don't tick that button there, it'll be exactly the same, it'll look exactly the same as that JPEG just now because the background is not transparent. There you go, fantastic. So hopefully I've taught you a little bit more about file types now, so you actually know what file types are, and the main ones, JPG, PNG, and of course the transparent PNG, which is one of my favorites because that is what you would actually use to put a logo design onto your website. So that is absolutely fantastic, of course. So yeah, we've done this very nice design and this very nice design in no more than 10 minutes. Okay, so that is absolutely fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learnt a lot. Of course, there are many different design layouts over here for your logo. So if you are a cafe, there's probably a cafe style for you somewhere. If you're a church, you've seen many church styles. If you are a tech company, that looks like tech. Even though it says construction, it does look very techy, so that's very nice. Some construction company ones here, flowers, design, all of these. So there are absolutely tons for you to pick through, okay? So take your time, design a nice logo, and then get back to me and show me what you've made. You could even post your design to Twitter and at us at BlackBrickLearn, and we will comment on it and tell you how you can improve and also tell you that we like it if we like it. Yeah, so that's fantastic. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video and hopefully you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Hello everyone and welcome back. So we will now be designing a poster. There's not much to say about it, so let's get straight into it, of course. So let's just click more at the top just here and then look for poster. Now this is going to be in marketing materials, so just scroll down until you see marketing materials, and then the first one for me says poster. So click on that and let this new page load. Now on the right just here, this white space is the canvas, and on the left this is where all of the layouts are, and this is what you will be picking to start your design. So let's get straight into it. So of course, first things first, we will need to pick a layout. So let's just scroll through some of them now and see which one looks like it'll be good for us, and you want to do the same. Scroll through them and see which one you like the most, okay? So let's just have a look through them now then. Okay, so this one here looks quite cool. We could have a look at this, or we could just keep scrolling and just see what else there is. So I think I'm going to design 2 or 3 different posters in this video. So I'm going to click new page and new page for when I want to design the next ones. But to begin with, we'll just use this and start designing. Okay, let's just change this text here to Black Brick Presents, and then we're going to do social media. Oh, sorry, they both need capital letters. Needs to stand out a bit more. So Black Brick Presents Social Media Conference. Now it's going to be on October 10th to the 11th, 2019. Yep, sure, we can do that. Let's just do 10th to the 13th instead. The place doesn't matter too much. Of course, if this is a conference for you, you will need to put the exact place, the exact times, and all of that. But we're not actually doing a conference. This is just an example for designing a poster. So we're going to leave that. And next we have Facebook. So that is /blackbricktraining. So we're going to put that now. Like so, fantastic. And that's a little bit too long, which is annoying, but not to worry. We can improve this. We can move this to the right and this to the left and this to the left as well. There we go. So that fits in now. And then let's just make sure this one here is in the very center. There we go. That's good. So then on Twitter, we are at blackbricklearn. Fantastic. So let's make that box a little bit bigger. And we'll just copy that. And finally on Instagram, we are at blackbricktraining. Like that. Fantastic. So let's make that box bigger once again. And there we go. So that is all fit in nicely, just about. Let's just move all 3 of these to the left slightly so that they look a little bit better. Fantastic. They all fit in a lot nicer now. We can actually move the Twitter logo to the left a bit more. And that can go to the left as well, like so. And then of course Instagram can also go to the left. So there we go, fantastic. And then let's just move that to the right a bit more. So we have the social media accounts just in the center here. And then of course we need the web address. There we go. So fantastic. We have our first poster design. We have the arrows at the top. Without having to even change that, I think we can keep that in, which is fantastic. And of course we have the graph type design in the background. Now that shows that it is like graph paper or an Excel spreadsheet, and it shows that the arrows are going up, so it also shows growth, so that is fantastic. And then of course we have Black Brick Presents, so it is Black Brick is in the company and that is presenting the event, and then the name of the event, the social media conference, the date and year of the event, the location and time for the event, the social media profiles for the company that is holding the event, and finally the web address. So we have all of the information on the poster that we need. Okay, now we can add some more information as to what will be at the event, but I think this is enough. Okay, so let's just make this text a little bit bigger here so you can actually see who is presenting. There we go, fantastic. And yeah, so that is that. That is absolutely awesome. Now we will be designing another one. So we have here, learn something new today. Now, this is perfect for me because, of course, I am an instructor, so that is fantastic. I love this poster as it is already. We're just going to try and improve it a bit and make sure that it's free. At the moment, it's paid because of this light bulb. That is a paid image. So we're going to delete that and then just go to Elements, Icons, and look for the light bulb. Here we go. And pop this in just here. Make it a bit smaller first of all. And put this in just here, like so. And then we're going to make this white. Fantastic. There we go. So learn something new today. Now I actually want to change this. I'm going to move today down and get rid of the word new and put amazing. Learn something amazing today. Now that is better. Learn something amazing today. I love that. Now this has been improved. We have the new light bulb, so the design is free. We have the improved text, of course. So you're not learning something new, you're learning something amazing. Now, if you're learning something amazing, it's probably going to be something new anyway, so just remember that. There we go. So that is absolutely fantastic. Now, you could also do a little bit of promotion on this just by duplicating this and typing in your web address, of course. So we'll just type that in now. Now we need the text to be white, and we also need a nice thin font just to hide it in there somewhere. Let's just go for this one, and then it will need to be a lot smaller as well, about 16, perfect. And it can either go at the very bottom or at the very top, and there we go. So we have the free promotion, we have learned something amazing today, and we have the light bulb, because of course when your brain flicks, it turns on the light bulb inside your brain. So that is fantastic. Now we can click on this background like so and change the color to anything we wish. Like this. That is fantastic. Now I'm going to change it to a nice blue and then change this text here to a nice green. There we go, fantastic, as I think the blue and green theme is a lot nicer than the red and yellow. So there we go, we have our second poster design. So now let's design one last poster for this video just to help you with your design skills. So let's just look for one more. Here we go, this one lets you personalize it quite a lot. You get to put in your own image, you get to add your own title, subtitle, and of course all of your own text. So that is a very nice one. Okay, so for the third and final poster design, I am not going to show you how to create it. I'm just going to show you what I've made, and for a project for you, you have to make something similar to this and you have to be happy with it, okay? So this is your project. Create a design just like this for your third and final poster design, and then you'll be able to create more and more amazing posters. So yeah, that's that. Have a great time designing your final poster, and I hope you do very well. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. Let's just rename this to poster design and hit done or hit enter like so. And then it's going to save this on its own. If you look at the top left just here where it says unsaved changes, any second now that will automatically save. But yeah, that is saved. We have done 3 poster designs in no time at all. It's fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you had fun too. So yeah, that is all for this lecture. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this lecture, we'll be designing a Facebook ad. So let's get straight into it. So we are on the homepage of the Canva website, which is canva.com, canva.com. Okay, so go there, sign up, sign in, and then this is where you'll get to. Now, first things first, all you want to do is hit the button just here that says more, okay? So let this new page load out. And once it has loaded, we are going to scroll all the way down to ads and click on Facebook ad. Okay, so click this and let this new page load. So on the right is the canvas where we will be designing the Facebook ad, and on the left is all of the different Canva layouts to help us with the design process. So let's just get straight into this. So all we need to do first is pick a layout to help us begin designing, okay? So let's just look at these first and pick one which we think will be good. Now, one of these top ones I think I might choose, but first of all, I'm going to scroll down to see what else there is, of course. So let's just scroll down now and see what there is. That one's quite cool. I like that. That's very nice. But let's just keep scrolling for now. Okay, so I think I'm going to design 2. First of all, I'll design this one with this design I have here. And then on the second page, I'm going to design this one just here. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So first of all, it's not cables, it is black brick. Okay, so the Ultimate Online Courses, of course. The Ultimate Online Courses. And then we need to move this up and remove this. Move this up a bit more. Copy this layer in just a second and Control D, there we go, that's copied. And go to www.blackbricktraining.co.uk, fantastic. Move that to the bottom of the design. Move this down to about there. It doesn't really matter, we can get rid of it, I'm not too sure really, let's just remove it. And all of these as well, let's just remove all of them, get them out of the way, you know. They're in the way at the moment. So we have Black Brick, the Ultimate Online Courses, fantastic. And now we need to duplicate this one more time. So Control V if you already have duplicated something. And we are going to type get any course for just $10. Get any course for just $10 using the code. And then we'll put the code in just here. Fantastic. So let's just make this smaller so that it fits perfectly. Very nice. And also this needs to be smaller so it fits perfectly. Fantastic, so let's center that once again. There we go, and there we have that as well. And then we're going to duplicate this layer for the code, but of course make it a little bit smaller to about 72 or something like that. There we go, fantastic. And I'll pop that in just there. And I'm also going to add a little quote mark on either side of it, just so people can see exactly what it is, and then it's kind of highlighting the text in the middle. So we have Black Brick, the name of the company, the Ultimate Online Courses, the slogan of course, Get any course for just $10 using the code BLACKBRICK, and then just underneath that we have blackbricktraining.co.uk, www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. So that is our first advert. It's taken no time at all. It looks awesome. It's nice and simplistic, and it's very cool, okay? So what I'm going to do is just move this down here and go to Elements, Icons, and just get the light bulb as the first one, and then just bring this down size a little and center it like so, and make it white. Fantastic, just because it adds a bit more to it. Now what we could do is change this font a little bit if we wanted to anything on here like this, as then it stands out a bit more, just like that. Awesome. And then we have it. So we have the name of the company slogan, the text that says what you get for the coupon itself, and of course the web address. So that is fantastic. Let's just go to File, Save, and rename this as Facebook Ad Design. Fantastic. So now we have this one just here. So this, of course, is going to be another design, just like this, but in another style, okay? So first of all, we need to copy Black Brick, of course. Paste that in just here and move it up to about there. And then we'll copy blackbricktraining.co.uk and paste this in just here. Lovely. And move this to the bottom of the page and in the center as well, of course. Need to make sure everything is centered nicely. Very good. There we go. Centered and centered. Very nice. We'll move that out of the way. There we go. Fantastic. So we've got Black Brick and the web address down there. So we will now copy some more of this text so that we have it in here, of course. So we need Black Brick as the actual coupon code. So let's duplicate this, paste this in here, move it down here, of course, make this a bit smaller. Let's say about 64, possibly a bit smaller. I'm not too sure just yet. And make that centered as well. Just make the box smaller first and center this. Very good. Fantastic. And now we'll need two of these texts as well. So let's just copy this, duplicate this. Awesome. Paste this in here for the slogan, the Ultimate Online Courses. Fantastic. So we have the name of the company, the Ultimate Online Courses, the web address, and the coupon code. Now all we need is the name of why we'll be using the coupon code. But first, I'm going to bring this light bulb in here, just because it's quite cool for the first design. So we may as well have just brought it back, just because we are pretty much copying the first design into the second, just with a different style, as you can see. So yeah, this is just trying to show you how easy it is to make the same design but in different styles. Okay, so that is fantastic. So let's just copy this and duplicate this layer just here. Control D, paste in the new text, expand this so it all fits in, and finally center it. So that is pretty much everything. We have just made the same design twice, but with a nice new style. So hopefully you all enjoyed it, hopefully you had a great time, and hopefully you learnt a lot. Now, of course, you can use any of these layouts. You can use your own style, you can use your own text, you can use your own company, of course, all of that, and your own layouts, and hopefully you make an awesome design as well. So I really, really do want to see the designs which you guys make. So please tweet us on Twitter at BlackBrickLearn, and we will reply and share them, retweet them, like them, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, because we are really wanting to see what you guys make as well, because of course you are learning from this course and we want to see what you have been able to do. I hope you have all enjoyed this video, and I hope that you have had a great time. I will see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and of course I will see you very soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this lecture we'll be designing a gift certificate. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, just click more at the top just here, and then look for gift certificate under marketing materials just here. So as you can see, gift certificate is this one just here. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th one in from the left, or the third one from the right at the time of recording. But if they add more marketing materials, it will just be in here somewhere. So just look for gift certificate. Okay, so let's get straight into it by clicking it. Fantastic. So once this page has loaded, on the right here, this is the canvas, and on the left is all of the Canva layouts which we will be using to help us design the gift certificate. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First things first, I am just going to rename the design and just call it a gift certificate design, just like this, and either hit enter or click the done button, and that will then automatically save. As you can see on the left here, the changes will be saved automatically. Fantastic. So now over on the left, we are going to pick one of these gift certificate layouts and turn it into a design. So let's get straight into it, of course. So we are going to do one for the $10, £10 Black Brick Training course coupons, okay? So let's just look for something which will make that look very nice. Now with these, it is kind of like a business card. They give you the option to print them out, so you can actually do a front and back of the design, but you don't have to, okay? So just take note of that. You, of course, do not have to. Let's just keep looking through them now. This one here looks quite nice. Let's have a look at this. 30% off. Okay, yeah, I think I could use this actually. So let's just type in here Black Brick. And then I'm going to type in the code Black Brick just here, all in capitals. Just like so. And then make it a bit smaller so it doesn't take up the entire page. 32, 28 will do. There we go, fantastic. And make sure this design is centered. Lovely. And then down here we are going to type the Ultimate Online Courses. Full stop. Then we're going to do a comma and type in go from beginner to professional. Fantastic. And that is perfect. And then we have on wedding photography for the lovely June brides. So we're of course going to change that as well. So we're going to change that to get any course for just $10 using the code above. There we go, fantastic. So we have the name of the company, the name of the coupon, what the coupon does, and of course the slogan for the company. We also need the web address, but we can get that in just 1 second. First of all, we're going to remove this icon here and add something different. So let's go to elements and then icons and see what we can find on here. The light bulb seems to be good, I would say, but there's a few others which are good as well. But yeah, let's just use the light bulb and make it quite a bit smaller. Pop that in just here. Fantastic. And change the color. Now we can have any color we want. I think I'm going to make it the creamy color because that looks quite nice. The background image is currently people getting married, so we're going to change that. Let's go to MacBook, and then we'll get a nice MacBook image as it looks very professional and very stylish. So let's slide that in. There we go. And I might change that to a different image actually because that one isn't perfect. There we go. That one's very nice. There we go. Perfect. So let's click on the image and have a look what filter. All right, it seems to be no filter. How about this? They have taken away some of the saturation. So let's bring that back and actually add some blur because then it can focus on the actual offer in the center. So let's go plus 50 on the blur as it actually removes some of the blur when you download it. So that is something to take note of course. So we have all of the main information on here now. That is centered. That looks very nice. I'm very happy with it, of course. And yeah, so that's very good. And of course, we need to add a new page and we need to go back to layouts and we will need the back of the gift certificate design. Okay, so once again, we need one of these MacBook images to remove this just here. So let's look for something on here. How about this one? No, let's just use the same image that we used for the front. And then if you double click it, you can choose which part is actually shown. So I'm going to take it down to about here, like so. That looks good. I like that. Very nice. Awesome. So then we have the silly little icon that looks like this again. Let's delete that. And let's just duplicate this one and move it down here. Like that. Fantastic. And make sure that it is all centered. Very nice. There we go. I'm just going to move it up a little. And then, of course, we need to type Black Brick. And then here we have the terms and conditions. Okay, so we need to change some of these. And at the bottom it says Wedding Snaps reserves the right to amend the terms and conditions without prior notice. So what I'm just going to do is, for legal reasons, if we do use this, just change it to Black Brick. Black Brick reserves the right to amend these terms and conditions without prior notice. Okay, and the gift voucher is only good for a single transaction at Wedding Snaps. So let's just change this here. The gift voucher is only redeemable via the udemy.com website on any of Black Brick's courses. Fantastic. And we may have to take out some of this so it fits in one line. Okay, so if we change voucher to code, the gift code is only redeemable via the udemy.com website on any of Black Brick's courses. The gift voucher will be considered null and void if damaged or tampered with. We may as well just leave that. It's mainly going to be used online anyway. This is just for, of course, example purposes. But of course, you do need the terms and conditions on the back for legal reasons, of course. This gift voucher will not be replaced when lost, damaged, or stolen. In the event of any dispute, the decision of Wedding Snaps management is final. Okay, so I'm just going to change that to black brick just so it says us instead of them. Fantastic. There we go. So this doesn't really matter. If someone loses it, we will just give them a new one. Everyone has the code black brick and anyone can use it. So this doesn't matter too much, the terms and conditions. Anyone can use the code on any of our courses. But if you are using a physical coupon and you are actually going to print out the gift certificate that you are designing, you need to make sure that, of course, your terms and conditions are legally done and make sure that you do them all properly. So make sure you read them over and make sure that everything's done correctly. So you just want to go to File and Save, and you can, of course, download it and then print it off or email it or send it to any of your customers if you wish. But yeah, this is an awesome example of a gift certificate that you can design. This has taken no longer than 10 minutes and is an awesome design, and I'm very happy with it. So yes, that is that. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video and hopefully you learnt a lot. I've had a great time and hopefully you have too. So I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So in this video, we'll be designing a Facebook post. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, you just want to head over to canva.com, and at the top here where it says create a design, head over to the right and click more. Wait for this page to load and then have a quick look for the one that says Facebook post. So we're going to scroll down right now and try and find it ourselves. So we've got a few different ones here. Marketing materials, possibly. Nope. No, we must have gone past it. Okay, so scroll back up real quick. Make sure you're looking at everything to make sure we don't miss it again. And okay, so we'll see it now. Here we go. So sorry, I scrolled straight past it. It's the second bar here, social media posts, and it is the 1, 2, 3, fourth one, Facebook post. Okay, so click onto that right now and let it load. Okay, so fantastic. This is the page where we'll begin our design. So we have all of the different layouts over here on the left for us to choose from. Fantastic. And most of these actually look like they're paid ones, which is annoying indeed. But not to worry, we'll find one which is not paid. So that's absolutely fine. Here we go, there's some free ones down here. Perfect. So it looks like they've put all of these paid ones above the free ones to try and trick people. But don't worry, scroll down a bit and we've got a ton of free ones. So that's fantastic. Okay, so from here we've got a load of free ones. Awesome. So we're going to pick one of these free layouts and then we are going to begin designing. So let's get straight into it, yeah? Okay, so for our design, we're going to do sort of like a discount code for Black Brick Training to get any of our courses for $10. So we're going to have to look for one which is like a coupon type design. We can change it up if it's not already a coupon design, but of course it's helpful if it already is. So let's just have a quick scroll down here and see all of them, see what they're like, and see which one is perfect for us, pretty much. So there's many different options for you to pick from here. So you're not going to be short of a choice. There will definitely be one for everyone, I'd say. No matter what you're making, there'll be one for you, in my opinion anyway. So if we could do this one, we could do this one, and it could be the Black Brick Training anniversary, okay? And then we could do a discount because it's the anniversary of Black Brick Training, okay? But we don't have to do that one, so we can obviously keep scrolling down. We can keep this one here and then add a new page if we want to, so that that one's always there in case we want to design two. Okay, so we'll leave that one there as an example and then design something else as well if we want to. So let's keep scrolling down and see what we can find. Okay, so flash sale, 3-day sale, up to 70% off. Okay, so this looks like the sort of thing we need. So let's go to this one here that says flash sale. This is a flash sale. Okay, so fantastic. So at the top here, you've got the text, name of the company, and then we've got the theme or the date of when it is. So of course, this is spring break for mainly Americans, I would say, because in England, we don't really have something called spring break. And then we have up to 70% off everything. And then we have at the bottom, the website address. And then we've got some splashes of paint over here as well. Okay, we can work with this. We can work with this. Fantastic. So now we're going to change this to $10. So just like so, $10. There we go. Fantastic. And we're going to change this to get any course for just $10. Fantastic. Yeah, okay. So if I just type in this all year round, and then at the top we'll change it to Black Brick. Awesome. That's just what we need. And at the bottom we need blackbricktraining.co.uk. So we'll just change this to .uk real quick and then just change this here as well. Fantastic. And then what we need to do is, let's see. Okay, so if I duplicate this, so there we go, we have it now. So let's duplicate that. We need to grab the blacky colored one over here. Not sure why it changed the color when we duplicated it, but oh well. Make sure that other one is still centered. There we go, that's centered. And now all we need from this one is to have this bottom bit of text, and we need to type in it, use the code black brick. Okay, fantastic. So we've got that there as well. So what we're going to do actually is just move this up and move this up. Awesome. And we want the color of this to be white as well, as it fits in a lot nicer. It fits in. We just want it to fit in, you know. If it doesn't fit in, it just doesn't work very well. So this fits in. This fits in nicely. We're going to change this to, what should we change this to? A greeny color, I think. Yeah, change that to green. And then change all of these ones on here to a green as well, which are currently yellow. So change that to a dark green or a light green. Awesome. And then these ones as well, change into a dark green and a light green. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, I accidentally selected the same green for both of them, so let me just redo that real quick. There we go, awesome. And I think the outside is now too similar to the inside color, so let's change that to, yeah, red. That looks nice. Let's leave that like that. And then change the font of black brick up here, as that is just too basic. Do you know what I mean? It's not very nice, that font, so let's change that up a bit. There we go, that's nicer. And then use the same one for this down here as well. So let's just change that up too. And that was that one there. Okay, and we can bold them both as well. Fantastic. And then they stand and pop out a bit more. And then we'll add a capital B and a capital B for brick. And of course, capital T for training, just so the words actually stand out a bit more like that. So fantastic. There we go. And that's all we really need to do. But of course, this in the center here doesn't really fit in with that color theme having a random red color. So let's just put that as black as well, as of course is black brick. So yep, let's do that. And then let's highlight some of this. So let's put it in a yellowy color, I'd say. We're not sure just yet, but yeah, I think that works. This can be a very brightly themed color, okay? So just be aware of the bright colors. All the way around sail, and then exclamation mark on here, like so. Fantastic. And then instead of use the code black brick, I'm going to remove that, duplicate this layer here. Move this below this, so it's centered. I want it to be centered with that, so let me just make this a bit smaller. It says that's the center, but what we're actually going to be doing is changing the font as well. So let's change the font on here. This is going to be a very quick design, okay? And hopefully it's a good one too. Hopefully you'll like it. Hopefully you're happy with it. Let's change this to 32. Of course, you can use any of these layouts that you want. I've just picked this one because I think it pops and it looks very nice in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I picked this one. Let's make sure all of this is centered. Yep, center. Yep, that's all centered. Very nice. And so is this. Yep, fantastic. Okay, so use the code black brick. This needs to all be capitals, so let's just do that now. Fantastic. Yep, I'd say that's readable. It has to be readable, of course, otherwise people won't be able to use the code at all. So that's very important. Okay, so there we go. Fantastic. That I like that a lot. Let's just make this a bit bigger as well. Make it fit in a bit more. There we go. Fantastic. So that is what we have made. It literally took us under 10 minutes to design this. It looks very nice. It's very good. And I am very happy with it, to be honest with you. Actually, I'm going to be posting this to our Facebook page. So that is very nice. And maybe even do an advertisement with it, just to prove that it is a very nice design. This just proves how quickly you can design with this. It's absolutely amazing. And what we can do is add some more stuff to it. We can add anything we want. Elements, text, background color, absolutely anything we can change. Of course, if we click this, it will change the background color like so. But I'm just going to undo all of that because I was happy with it how it was. That's fantastic. We have successfully designed ourselves a Facebook post. Now, all we need to do now is rename this up here to Facebook post design. Awesome. Hit enter, and that is now saved. You can share it, you can download it, and you can of course order prints, but that is only with the Canva Pro subscription, the order prints. So make sure you take note of that. If you want to order a print of it, you need to pay the monthly cost. So that's very important that you do that. And then you can print it out as a business card, a flyer, a postcard, A4 paper, or a poster. That's very awesome. But of course, in a Facebook post shape, you won't want to design it as a business card or any of that. So let's just ignore that for now. You want to do that for the business card design, I would say, in my opinion. So yeah, that's that. We have successfully designed ourselves an amazing Facebook post. Of course, if you don't like this, you can use any of these layouts that you wish and design yourself a design for your Facebook post. But this is the one I chose as I'm very happy with it and I like it a lot. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you had a great time. Hopefully you learnt a lot, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back everyone. So we have successfully just designed a Facebook post. So now we will go and design a Twitter post. So let's get straight into it. So let's start. First of all, you want to go to the top where it says create a design. And if you can't see Twitter post up here, click more and then wait for this page to load. And then once it has, scroll down until you see social media posts just like this and click on the first one which says Twitter post. Okay, so click that now and let this new page load. And this is where we will begin our design. Okay, so this is fantastic. On the left over here is where we have all of our layouts. As you can see, Canva layouts, fantastic. And if you scroll down, you can see there's just tons and tons and tons for you to choose from. You can keep scrolling until you find the one that you want to use, okay? So that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're just going to scroll down until we find the perfect one for us. Okay, so let's just see what we can find here. Of course, everyone is designing something different for what they need, of course. So some people might be doing a Twitter post for a bakery. Some people might be doing a Twitter post for an internet business, anything. It's completely random. Everyone is different. So of course, there's so many different layouts and there's definitely here something for everyone to choose. So make sure you find the one which is perfect for you and your business or your YouTube channel or whatever it is. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. This is for a post which you'll post to Twitter. Okay, so it's nice and easy. And as soon as you find one which you like, click it and then start designing. We're just going to find one which we like right now. Hopefully we see a perfect one very soon. And then we'll use it to design our Twitter post. Okay, so that's fantastic. So let's just see what we can find first of all. Of course, it can take minutes. It can take seconds. It can take minutes finding your design. It will never take longer than that though. It won't take too long at all, so don't worry about that. So yeah, it's always good you do take your time to find the perfect one for you though. Because if you don't take too much time and you find a bad one, and then you just have to redesign everything you've just done. So yeah, it's always worth just taking your time. And I found one, I found a few here actually. I like this one, and this one. So it's actually a bit difficult for me. I think I'm going to pick this one here. Okay, so first of all, we're going to change this text here to www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. So we have our website there. And then of course it says this is a paid one, but that's only the image in the back. As you can see, I can move that and the whole image moves. And that is of course the one with Canva text all over it. So that is the one watermarked. But yeah, if you go to download it or click remove watermark, it will make you pay the $1. So we don't want that image though. So don't worry. We will not be paying $1 for this. This is going to be a free design and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to type in MacBook. As there's always some nice pictures of MacBooks on here, which is very nice. There we go, there's a good one there. For some reason that image is a bit too dark, so we're probably not going to use that one. This one? Yeah, that looks quite nice. I'm going to keep going though, finding something different. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to change this text by clicking on it and going to the color. And we're going to change it to white. There we go, so that actually is visible now. And the text underneath will change to, let's see, black. Is that visible? Yeah, I'd say it is. We might want to change that a bit later. Maybe a more of a grey black, not too black. Let's see. That looks alright, I think. And then we've got down here the website. Sorry, I'm going to copy and paste this down here instead because we actually put it in the wrong place. So don't worry about that though. And then we can put over here, we can go to @BlackBrickTraining. As most of our social media profiles are @BlackBrickTraining, so that's fantastic. Although our Twitter profile is @BlackBrickLearn, so we may just want to change that now, but let's leave that for now because we can always change that a bit later. So we can change this here to online courses. And then we can change this here to, let's see, this is the Twitter post. What do we want to actually have on our Twitter profile? Let's have a quick think about it before we write it down. Because you want to make sure you are actually writing something that means something for, of course, your business. But before I do that, I'm just going to go to spacing and just make the line height a little bit less. As it just seems too much right now. There we go, that's a bit better. I think it was too much a minute ago, really. So now we're just going to make this text down here a bit bigger. Let's say 24. Ooh, maybe not 24. Maybe 21. There we go, that fits in. And then this text here, I think that'll be all right. Maybe go up a tiny bit to 72. Yep, that looks good, fantastic. So we've got online courses and then blackbricktraining.co.uk. So we want to change this text here to something different. So we don't know yet, so I'm just going to put in some filler text for now, just some random stuff. And we also want to put something here as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is a quick offer, like a nice little offer. So let's see, use the code. So use the code Brick. There we go. Use the code Black Brick. And then I think under here I'll put get, in capitals, get any course for just $10. Exclamation point. There we go. So we've got use the code Black Brick, get any course for just $10. This isn't too bad, although I think what we're going to want to do is change this text here so there's more of it, because the bottom line, you don't just want $10 on its own. So let's just have a quick think as to what else we can put. Get any course for just $10. So I think what we're going to do is put get any social media course. Get any social media course for just $10. Fantastic. Okay, so use the code BlackBrick, and then it says on the right, blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. So it does say get any social media course for just $10, but having said that, if you use that code on any of our courses, you can get any course for just $10. So yeah, don't worry, but of course, that doesn't matter. That's not the point. This is just a nice little Twitter post we are designing here, and it looks very nice. I'm very happy with it. I like this font, I like this font, and that font, but I'm just not sure about, oh, let me just undo that real quick. Control Z. I moved the little grey blue bar down there by accident. I'm not sure about this font down here. Maybe if we capitalize it. Oh, definitely not. What I might do is take away the capitals on here, as I think it actually looks better without them. I've done it on a few of my designs with and a few without, because it's difficult really to see whether it's better with or without the capitals, but I think it's better without, to be honest. So that's very interesting indeed. Okay, so yeah, I like this. I'm happy with this. Get any social media course for just $10. Exclamation mark. And then we've got use the code BlackBrick hidden away down here. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. Although I do like to put the ultimate online courses. So let's just see how much extra space that would take. So the ultimate online courses. Okay, so yeah, I think that would take a little bit too much space up, which is annoying. Take away the ultimate online courses. Yeah, I think that's good. Ultimate online courses, get any social media course for just $10. Use the code BlackBrick, blackbricktraining.co.uk. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with this. I like it. Let me just center this image for the background real quick. There we go. Fantastic. And a quick note, to center your images, all you need to do is just move it around until you can see the purple lines from the top to the bottom in the center, and from the left to the right also in the center. So you can see that it's now a centered image just there. Okay, fantastic. And then just let go and it'll save where it is. Awesome. That is our fantastic Twitter post design. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Hopefully you learnt a lot, and hopefully your design is just as nice as this. If you like yours and you're happy with it, or want to send it to us, use @BlackBrickLearn and tweet it to us on Twitter. And we'll happily give you some notes to improve it, or anything really, or give you some points on whether we like it or not. And yeah, so we'll just help you out with it as much as we can. We're just going to rename this really quick to Twitter post design. Like so. Enter, and that is now saved. And then just make sure you've saved it by clicking File Save. Even if it does automatically save, it is nice to save it as well. Okay, so that is all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you learned a lot, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we'll be designing an Etsy shop icon. So let's just do this, okay? And later in the course we will be designing an Etsy shop banner. So your banner for your Etsy shop, and now we'll be designing the icon. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to have a look at a few different people's Etsy shops to sort of get inspiration and see what sort of designs people do. And then we'll get into Canva and start designing the icon. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, you just want to head over to etsy.com or go to etsy.com/UK. And then you just want to have a look at a few different people's Etsy shops and see what sort of style they have. Okay, so let's do this. So first of all, we have Personalize Me Cumbria. Okay. So they have a nice stylish icon there, and then they have what looks like a personalized mug, a few different pictures of it for their banner. So that shows what their products are. So that's quite a nice and simple design idea. We can do all of that very easily. And then we have Cherished Postcards. Okay, so they have a very simple banner with a picture and then some text underneath as to what they make. And their icon is just a picture of themselves, it looks like. And then we have a shop called Hardy Barn Reloved. Now, they only have a banner, and this one is just a picture of what is hopefully furniture that they have made, as it says, handmade furniture made to order. Each one is bespoke. So it looks like their shop banner is just an image of a product that they have made, and they do not actually have an icon, so that is something that they can, of course, improve on. And then they have many different products down here which look very, very nice. After that, we have Inico or Inco Home. I am not too sure as to how it is actually pronounced, but they have lots of awesome pictures in the background here and some nice welcoming text as well. But once again, they do not have a shop icon, which is very strange, but it says over here shop owner, and then we just click on this one and it looks like they have their icon here. So they should probably add that to their actual shop as well, but not to worry. It looks like they have a very nice shop here where they make many different things as well, which is fantastic. Looks very nice and very intriguing. And then at the bottom here, you've got the reviews from that page. That's awesome. And then we have Luck Judgment Gifts, and they have a picture of a dog, which looks like it could be something that they've made. And yeah, they also have that same thing for their banner, just with some text in the background with that. So that's quite nice. And then they have their products when you scroll down, and it is called a needle felted dog badge. Now we know what their icon actually is, as they have it as a product as well. And then we have Lily's Lounge 18. Now for this, they don't have a banner, but they do have a very nice looking stylish icon just here. And if you scroll down, you can see they just have many different styles of lanterns, which you can buy from them. And any other items? Yep, they have a frame as well. So that's very interesting. They have lots of different items on here, which is quite cool. And then finally, we have Stormy Seas UK. So for their icon, they just have a picture of somebody holding a shell, it looks like, with a cool design on it, with a dog in the background. And then for their banner, they have a nice design, which looks like the same sort of design which is on that shell. So that's very interesting. And they sell candles and plant pots and all different sorts of things on here. So it's a very wide range of items they have for sale on here. So that's very interesting indeed. Okay, so that is our inspiration done. We have inspiration for what we want to design. We've seen that most of these shops that have both an icon and a banner have the same sort of design in the icon and for the banner. As you can see, the same sort of design, which looks quite nice. So yeah, now let's go to Canva and start designing our design. So let's do this. So first of all, you just want to head over to canva.com, and then at the top, it will say create a design. You just want to ignore all of these first ones and click more just here. And then once it's loaded, scroll down to social media and email headers and head over to the right side and go to Etsy shop icon. And then later in the course, we'll be using the Etsy shop cover as well. So let's just click onto the icon like so. Let this page load. And this is the page where we will be designing our icon. So this is fantastic. The journey has begun. So as you can see, we have all of these different layouts on the left. We're going to use them to create our design. So that's fantastic. So let's pick one and then begin designing rustic style ones and many different styles on here. So that's fantastic. Now we're just going to be designing a black brick icon for Black Brick Training, as we don't of course sell on Etsy. This is just an example for you guys to help with your designing. Okay, so let's just pick one now. We're just going to be picking this very first one. So this says Louisa's Vintage Shop, okay? So first of all, we're just going to type the Black Brick. I need to make this text a little bit smaller. The Black Brick Shop, we're going to call it. So get rid of vintage and just have S-H-O-P, ... It looks quite nice with the ... I think. And then if we click the background image and just drag it to the side, you can see it must just have a low transparency. So if you move that up, you'd see the image and not the background. But what they have a low transparency image over an orange background. So it looks like it has an orange tint to it, okay? So if you went to background and then colors, you can see that it will just add a different tint to it depending on the color that you pick. Oh, the blue looks very nice, I must say. So let's leave it like this for now. So I might actually get rid of the, as it just takes up too much space that we don't need to take up. Awesome. So now we've got more space in our image. Okay, so now we're going to go to images and just type in tree. Get a nice image of a tree, I think. Right, so we want photos, not illustrations. Here we go. Nice, very nice. So how's this one looking? That looks nice. So now what you want to do is just go through all of the different images and of course pick the image you want to have in the background. Now it needs to suit what you sell on Etsy, otherwise it'll be very silly. So if you make furniture, a tree would be very good for your background, I must say. And of course, it all depends on your background color, whether or not you even want a background color. If you just click onto your image and go to transparency and move it to the top and then go filter and click normal, you will see this is the original image. And if I click Ctrl Z, this is the image with the filter on. And then of course, go back to transparency, move it down. And then we have the blue, nice blue theme over the top of it, which looks very nice. You can just keep going through all of the different colors. You can keep going through all of the different styles to see what suits you best. Of course, it's all up to you and what you sell on Etsy. And of course, you can always still delete this background image so that it is not there at all. So it doesn't get in your way if you don't want it or need it. And make it so that it's just a block color for the background. So you can then have any color on here. So to change the font, just click the button at the top left. Make sure you have the text selected like so. And then just pick a font that you want to change it to. Okay, so it's nice and simple. You You can pick any font that you want. The text that says shop, I really do like the font for that. It looks very nice. I'm very happy with that, to be honest. That's very good. And yeah, so that is all you really need to do. Now you can just play around with it for like an hour or so, or less, of course, depending on how much time you want to spend on it. The more time you spend on it, the better the finished product will be, of course. And so if you just scroll down, you can just pick one of these styles for the background, of course. A log style, a Christmassy style. It all depends on the theme of what you sell. That's fantastic. There's hundreds and hundreds of background styles for you to pick down here. But most of these ones do cost $1, and all of the others are free anyway, so it's not to worry about. And then if you want to add an image for your background, just go to Elements, and then go to Grids, and click on this first one just here, and then just drag it a bit bigger so it's filling the entire canvas, because you don't need any gaps on that at all. So make sure it's covering everything. There we go. And then go to Free Photos, search the photo that you want, and then just drag it on top of this cloud and grass sort of image over here. So just drag it over it. This one just here, just drag it over the top like that. And then if you need to, just click Arrange, Back, Back, and then you have it behind that. And if you want the background color to show through, just go to Transparency and just move it back like this. So of course our background is blue. If we change the background color like this, you'll see a different shade of color over the top of the image. Okay, so that is fantastic. Now that image I've actually chosen isn't very nice. So if I just pick one different image for you just here, let's go to one which looks very good. This one just here looks nice. And then change the background color. Once again, pick a nice color that you like, and there you go. Bish, bash, bosh, that's all you need to do. And then you can change the transparency of the image more or less depending on how much you want the color to show through. So yeah, that's that. That is all you need to do. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully you learned a lot. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So a few lectures earlier in this course, we designed our Etsy shop icon. In this video, we'll be designing our Etsy shop banner. So let's get straight into it. So here is the icon. We just need to take this style and design and turn it into a banner. So just remember what this looks like. And if you've designed yours, remember what yours looks like. As we are now going to go back to the Canva homepage and go to more at the top right just here, and then scroll down and click just here onto Etsy shop cover like so. And it will now open up a new tab, which is where you'll be designing your design. Okay, so this is fantastic. So now we need to look what this looks like and sort of take the design over with us, okay? So let's just look for a layout which will look perfect for us. So it shouldn't take too long, we should find one nice and quickly, and if we can't, we'll take one and just slightly redesign it so it looks just like our icon here with the same sort of design, okay? So let's just see what we can find. Okay, so I can't find one which looks like it enough, okay? So what we're going to do is take one that looks pretty much nothing like it and redesign it to look just like it. So we're going to show you how to completely redesign your banner here, or cover, whatever you want to call it, so that it looks just like your shop icon, okay? So this honestly looks nothing like this. We can agree on that. We need to change the font, the background color, the background image, and everything. So the first thing we'll do is just go to the background color, like so, and just click on the blue like this one. So if we go back to our icon and look at the background color and then just check what color it's using, you can change it like so. We can see that it's the blue at the top right just here. 2EB2FF if we need to type it in. So let's go back here now and click on this one just here, 2EB2FF. And that is the color code for that color. Okay, so click that. Fantastic. So now you don't need to do anything. We now need to go back to the picture and go to Elements and look at what image we are actually using. As you know, we went to Free Photos and then we found one on here, okay? So I think it was one where you can see the towers when you're looking straight up, but I can't find that one right now. So what we're going to do is just choose an image which looks reasonably similar, okay? So let's click on this one and then we need to go to the transparency just here and turn it down a little so that the blue goes through like so. There you go, that's nice. And then we need to go to filter and go to advanced options and turn the blur down to 0. So now we just need to turn the transparency down a little bit more. About that much, I'd say. That looks good. Possibly a bit more, but it's not too important right now. And now we need to look at what the font is called for this. It's called Permanent Marker. So we need to click on this and just scroll down to P and look for Permanent Marker. This one just here, fantastic. And then for the font underneath it, it is called Mr. Daffoe or something like that. I'm not too sure how it's pronounced. Mr. Daffoe, Daffoe, not too sure. So let's click on this other text we have here. and go to font and look for M, as that will be in Mr. So let's look for that now. Yep, here we go. Main text says Black Brick, just like so. And the text underneath it says shop. There we go. So as you can see, shop. And we just need to make this a bit bigger so it's actually readable. 21, that's good. And now we can just leave it. So to be honest with you, we might actually change the text on here to white as well, as white looks better. Oh, sorry about that. Press Ctrl Z to undo something. Just click on the text layer, go to color, and then click on white, like so for both of them. There we go. Fantastic. So now that's white. That looks a lot nicer in my opinion. And there we go. So that is white as well. So let's move this up to the center. Let's move this up as well so it's all aligned. Fantastic. So there we go. That is all we really need to do. It's super simple. That was super quick. And if you need to, you can also add different social medias on here as well. So say for example your Facebook page, you can just type in Facebook like so, and then get this Facebook icon, make it a bit smaller like this, and then just put it at the bottom of the page, say in this corner over here. Copy this layer over here, click it and Ctrl D so it's duplicated, and move it to over here. And then as you can see, you can just change the font to something a bit more simple, like Arimo, however it's pronounced, I'm not too sure, and then make it so it's a bit smaller, and then change the font again as this one's not nice. It's always good to make sure your font's nice and you actually like it. And then just type in your Facebook username just here. Okay, so ours is facebook.com/blackbricktraining. So we just need to add training. And then we're going to add a slash in front of it, like so, as then you know it's Facebook/blackbricktraining. So let's just move this across like that. So then we have Facebook/blackbricktraining. We can also add Instagram, and then we can grab this one just here. Fantastic. Make it the same size as the Facebook one, which is nice and easy, of course. Just scale it down. Awesome. So now they are both the exact same size. Just make sure they're centered out, and then just duplicate this layer here and move it to the side like so. And on Instagram, you haven't got a /, you have an @. Okay, so you have @, and then our Instagram username is also blackbricktraining. So let's just leave that as it is. And then finally, we're going to add Twitter. So let's type in Twitter and let it load and get the nice Twitter logo from here. Let's add one which has got rounded corners just like the other ones we've been using. So this one here. And then let's just make it the same size as the other two by just dragging it down like so. There we go. Fantastic. Move it to the side. Fantastic. So then just duplicate this layer one more time, Ctrl D, and then on Twitter we are at blackbricklearn and not training, okay? As training is too long for Twitter, okay? LEARN, learn. Fantastic. Let's just move this to the left a tad, and then it only just all fits in. So we're going to move everything to the left, just shimmy it all along to the left like this. There we go. To the left. To the left and to the left, and then finally Twitter to the left and to the left. So now that all fits in very nicely. So we have our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and our Twitter page as well. So that all fits in perfectly. So now we're going to select Black Brick text and the shop text, and let's move it up so it has its own space a bit more, like so. Fantastic. So now it's got its own space a bit more, spaced out. Maybe we can move it up a little bit more. There we go. So now it's all got its own space, everything's spaced out nicely, and looks very good. So there we go, we have our shop icon and we have our shop banner. So now it's going to rename this Etsy shop banner, hit enter, and then to download it, of course, just hit download, pick JPEG, and then hit download. But we don't need to download it, we're just going to click file, save our design, and that is it. That is the entire video, and that is the entire design. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully you learnt a lot. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So the next banner we will be designing is a banner for Tumblr. So let's get straight into it. So let's go to canva.com, and at the top here where it says create a design, let's click more just here and let this new page load. And once it has, let's scroll down until you see social media and email headers. And we're just going to look for Tumblr. Okay, so I see it just here. So let's click on this and let this new page load. And this is where we will be designing the Tumblr banner. So let's get straight into it. So on the left here, we have all of the different layouts, and on the right is the canvas we will be designing onto. And before anything, we're just going to rename this Tumblr banner, and then hit done, and go file, save, and now we have the canvas ready to start designing. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so first things first, we of course need to pick ourselves out a layout. So let's just go through these now and see which one is best for us. Now, I don't think this Tumblr banner is going to take too long, probably no more than 5 minutes in my opinion, because it doesn't look like it's going to be as difficult as the other ones. I think this is going to be a very easy one and a very quick one to make. So let's just look for a layout, begin designing, and then we're finished pretty much, because that's all we need to do. Look for one, design it, and then download it and upload it to Tumblr, really. That's all you need to do. So yeah, let's look for a cool layout. I've seen a couple nice ones. That one's quite cool. Yeah, there's some I really do like actually. This one's cool. If we change this, so this says black and this says brick, and then if we just make it so that this can actually fit the word black and move that to the right slightly, there we go. And if we change this here to the Ultimate Online Courses, full stop, there we go. So we have the Ultimate Online Courses black brick. The only thing is, I don't think we have enough text here for where we've put the Ultimate Online Courses. So let's just type in go from beginner to professional. Fantastic. There we go. So let's see what we've got. So we've got the Ultimate Online Courses, and then we're going to put a comma, go from beginner to professional. Yeah, fantastic. I like that. And we're going to have to move this and this to the left so it fits with the other text. So let's just do that now. There we go. Nice. So that's on the left. They both start just here. So we've got the Ultimate Online Courses, go from beginner to professional, black brick, and that's pretty much done, to be honest. You can change the background color just by clicking on it and obviously changing the color to anything you want. And that's nice and easy, of course. Or you can just leave it as it was by going Ctrl Z a few times to find what you originally had. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It took no time at all, but it's quite a nice design, I think, really. I don't like that font too much though, so if we look for a new font for this, that could be a bit better. There we go, that's a nicer font. Fantastic, there we go. So we've got quite a nice font there now. We've got a very nice design, a nice font, two nice fonts down here as well. And yeah, I'm very happy with this. I think it's very nice. It's very simplistic, but it's very nice. I like it a lot. Now yeah, so that's that. That was super simple, super quick, but super awesome as well. So depending on which layout you guys chose, I hope that you chose one you like, of course. And I took no time at all designing this one, so you can of course make a new page and design something new. It will take probably just the same amount of time, no time at all. Just rename this to whatever you want, change the background color, style it up a bit so it has your own sort of unique design flair into it. And yeah, so I can add some elements really, some shapes, some different things on here, and see what I can do, okay? So let's just have a quick look as to what I could add to make this a bit better, so that it's not too simplistic, so that we've done more work in this video. Because at the moment, this video has been very easy for everyone who's taken part, because, well, of course, we've not done much. It's taken no time at all. So let's just select the background color for that, and then just pop that in there. Awesome. Okay, so of course you can do whatever you want. You could do this, you could do anything really. It's always up to you, of course. I think I'm just going to leave it like that, actually, or a bit slanted. I'm not too sure, really. I might make this bottom one a bit bigger, like that, and then just turn it around like this. And then there's just a nice random shape there. It looks quite cool. And then I'll just copy this a few times. Control D duplicates it. And then I'll just move this over here. Let's see, just here. Awesome. Move it down a little bit more. Cool. So I think that looks quite cool. Let's just leave it as that then. There we go. So yeah, there's some random designs in there now as well. We've got the original design, the original layout, and some random shapes as well. I think it just adds some sort of unique style to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, it looks strange, but I quite like it. It's just random, you know, it's unique. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. It's taken no time at all. It's very nice. It's very simple to do, and it looks very nice as well, in my opinion anyway. Now, yeah, so that's all for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned a lot, and hopefully you had a great time. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and goodbye. Okay, so welcome back everybody. Before I start this video, I just want to quickly say I hope that you are all enjoying this course so far. I hope you have learned a lot, and I hope you are having a great time and enjoying it as well. Not just learning, being bored. Hopefully you're having a great time along the way, having some fun videos here for you, and hopefully you're having a great time. But yeah, let's get straight into this video. So we're going to be designing a SoundCloud banner. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see here at the top, it says create a design. Now we're just going to go all the way over to the right, just here, and click more, because what we want is not there. So let's just scroll down all the way until where it says social media and email headers, and click on the one just here that says SoundCloud banner. Okay, so let's click this and let this new page load, as this is where we'll be designing the SoundCloud banner. Okay, so here we go. This is the page where we'll be designing the banner, of course. So first of all, you want to pick yourselves a layout. Now, all of these different layouts are for different music styles, different people styles, of course, different band styles. It all depends on music because this is SoundCloud, okay? So on SoundCloud, you can upload music, and I think you can also upload podcasts, okay? And a podcast is, of course, a audio file which is a few hours long where people are just talking to each other pretty much, okay? But they're quite interesting to listen to. But of course, there's also music on SoundCloud as well as that. So yeah, there's many different styles here for you to pick from. And of course, you can just scroll through them till you find the one that you like. And that's exactly what I'll be doing right now. I think I've already actually found one I like a lot. So this one just here, I think looks very, very nice. So we're just going to type up here, the ultimate online. And of course, our catchphrase is the ultimate online courses. But this is SoundCloud. So we're going to type the ultimate online music. We're going to change that. The ultimate online sound waves, okay? As of course you hear sound through sound waves. So I'm trying to be smart here. I'm trying to be, because it sounds a little bit nicer than the ultimate online courses, as that does not suit SoundCloud. But the ultimate online sound waves, that sounds nice. So if any of you want to steal that, you can. I'm not saying it's worth it, but if you want to, you can. All right, so now let's change this main text to black brick, like so. Okay, and then we have at the bottom here, we're just going to put the website address because that's just easiest, okay? www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. Now, you can have whatever image you want in the background just by going to Elements, Free Photos, or by going at the search bar at the top here and just typing in an image. Now you can type in music, you can type in anything you want. Of course, you can also upload your own images. Say you have a picture of your band, say you have a picture of a nice guitar you want to upload, just click upload just here and you can do that nice and easily. Okay, so take note of that as well. So let's just go back to what we searched and see if there's anything here which will be perfect. Now there's a few different nice ones, I suppose. There's some music notes in a book just there. There is, let's see, what's this? Oh yeah, we've got a vinyl player playing a vinyl. That's very nice. What else is there? Piano, microphone, many different options here. We've got a nice piano, someone playing a piano, someone picking out their vinyl. As you can see, if you double click this, you can see it just here. Now you can choose what is selected for the image. Oh, that looks very nice actually. I might have to keep this. That looks like a nice SoundCloud banner, I must say. And we've designed that in under 5 minutes. So that is very good. We could also change this text to Black Brick Music, Black Brick Productions, anything you want, okay? But it's all up to you. It's all up to your band. It's all up to your music production team. It's all up to your designers. Of course, it all is up to what sort of music you make. Okay, so the rest of this is up to you. This is what I have designed, but I've taken no time at all designing this. You will take a lot more time and effort putting in your own unique features into it. But of course, I don't make music, I make courses. So based on what music you make, you want to design it around that. Based on what band you have, you want to design it around that. Okay, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Hopefully you enjoyed this short but sweet video, and hopefully you had a great time. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. We will now be designing a LinkedIn banner, okay, for the social media platform called LinkedIn. So let's get straight into it. Now, you can click more just here at the top, but for me personally, it's right here with the most popular ones, which I use most. So I'm just going to click this here, but for you to find it, if it's not on these top ones, just click more, scroll down until you find a LinkedIn banner. Okay, so click that and let the page load. Okay, so here we are. This is where we will begin the design process for our LinkedIn banner. Now you have the layouts on the left here. You can choose any of these. They all look absolutely fantastic. And you have the main screen. This is where we'll be designing. This is what will be uploaded to LinkedIn for your banner. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First things first, I'm just going to rename the design LinkedIn banner. So that's what it says. As almost all the other videos, I have done it at the end. And now I thought I may as well just do it at the beginning. So it's already done. Okay, so let's just scroll down until we can find a layout which looks good for us. Now I've already seen a few which look really good. This one here is really cool. I like that actually. Yeah, I think we're going to use this actually, as it's really quite nice. I like it a lot. So let's just change this to Black Brick, and then it is motivation, marketing, mindset. So we're just going to change this up a bit. So first of all, we're going to change this to online courses, and then the second one will be 24-7 support. Oh, SUPPORT. And then for the last one, we will put 25,000 plus students. Okay, so now we're gonna have to make this text a little bit smaller so it all fits in one line. So let's just do that right now. Let's say about 14. Yep, that fits. Okay, so doesn't look too great like that. So let's make this box bigger so we can also make the fonts bigger. Let's have it almost to the edges, I think, there. There we go, that looks good. And make sure that's centered. There we go, fantastic. There we go, perfect. So that fits in very nicely. So we've got online courses, 24/7 support, and 25,000 plus students. So that means over 25,000 students, we can give you support 24/7, 5 days a week. So we're always available to support you, and we sell online courses. So now I might put a space after that, and after that, and I might also add the blackbricktraining.co.uk web address. Okay, so let's go to text and body text, all in lowercase letters, www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. So let's just pop that there. And we're also going to want to change the font and the color of this text. Let's see what we can do here. So let's put this as that and put it white. There we go, very nice. Now I think I actually want to put it as a slightly weaker font, very thin font I want. There we go, that's quite nice. Let's see what it looks like, italic. There we go, that's quite cool. Yep, and then let's just put that down to about, let's just actually leave it there, because if we move it down, we can't read the end of the web address. Okay, so there we go, blackbricktraining.co.uk, fantastic. So we have online courses, 24/7 support, and of course, 25,000 plus students. Very good. Okay, and now we are going to go and click search and type in MacBook, as these are all the best images that we will be able to use for the background image. So let's just see what we want to use here. So we've got a few different options. So let's obviously go through some of them to see which one we like the most. Let's just have a look here. That's very nice. I like that a lot. Now remember, this is for LinkedIn. That's just something to note. So when you're using your images, just remember what it's for, of course, because if you put a silly image, and remember for LinkedIn, it's a very businessy type social media page. So just remember that, really. That's all I want to say. Just make sure you remember that it is for LinkedIn. Okay, so there we go. We're now going to actually change this text at the bottom back to black, because then it's actually readable. So we've got white text in the black box, and then outside the black box, we have black text. So I think that looks very nice. I'm very happy with that. It's very basic, but very nice. Easy to make, but also very nice as well, I must say. So let's just change the font a few times to see if we can find something a little bit better. And once we have, let's just leave it as that. There we go, fantastic. So we've got blackbricktraining.co.uk. Blackbrick is of course the name of the company. Online courses, 24/7 support, and over 25 students is some of the details about us. So it's what we sell, what we can offer you, and what we already have, which is over 25,000 students. So that is absolutely fantastic. Now I'm just going to try and change the image one more time just to see if this looks better. Nope, I don't think so. Let's leave it as this. So that is absolutely fantastic. We have designed our LinkedIn banner in under 10 minutes. It's super awesome. It's super amazing. And I'm very happy with it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you aren't, of course, you have many different layouts for you to choose. I chose this one because I thought it looks nice, but of course you can choose any of these which you like the most. Like I've chosen this one. This is the one I think I like the most. Of course, there may be one which is added later which I like even more. But for now, I'm very happy with this. I think it looks very, very nice. Now you can also add your other social media usernames at the bottom for people to see it so they can follow you. But in this video, I'm not going to be doing that. It's very simple. You can do that on your own. You can go to search, type in Instagram, like so, hit enter, use the Instagram logo, put it down there, and then add your username next to it. But I'm not going to do that. I've finished this design. I like it very much, and hopefully you guys do too. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learnt a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So we will now be designing a banner for a Twitch user, okay? So if you don't know what Twitch is, it's a live streaming platform. People can live stream games. They can live stream walking around anywhere they want. Like you can live stream, for example, like a YouTube vlog, like a day in the life. You could live stream absolutely anything, but mainly I'd say it's for gaming live streams, okay? So yes, we'll be designing a banner for a Twitch account. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, just at the top here where it says create a design, head over to the right and click more. Now you could call these a banner, you could call these a header, absolutely anything what you want to call it, of course. Now if you scroll down to social media and email headers, on the very right here you'll see Twitch banner. So click that right now and let the new page load out. And once it's loaded, this is what you will get. Okay, so this is where you'll be designing, and on the left here is all of the layouts which you will have to choose from. So first things first, you just need to choose a layout. So there's many different layout options here. Absolutely tons and tons and tons. So just keep scrolling down. There's just more and more and more. So out of all of these, you need to pick one which is perfect for you. So this bottom one here, I'm just going to click this as I've just scrolled all the way to it. So as you can see, it says Mosh is currently offline, coming back shortly. It says follow my social media for updates. with Facebook, and I'm not actually sure what that is meant to be. It's a logo for a social media, I can't remember, and then Twitter as well. I can't remember what that is though for some reason, I can't remember, sorry. And finally, of course, at the very top of the design, it says official channel. I'm just going to open up Twitch for you to show you where on a Twitch page this would actually go. Okay, so here you go. There's many different people that use Twitch. Now here's two different people. This one is called Vicstar123, and this is what we'll be designing, something like this. So as you can see, it says when he's currently not streaming. It has all of his different social media profiles and so on and so forth. And then there's another one called Mr. Mars Bar, and he just says, I'm currently offline. Follow me to be notified when I'm next live. Okay, so it's nice and simple. You know what we're making now, and hopefully you understand it. So yeah, let's just get straight into designing it. So here we are. We are just going to change some of this text, some of the design work, and just make it so it is our own, okay? So first of all, it's going to change this here to black brick instead of mosh. So black brick is currently offline. Now that needs to be slightly smaller to fit in. Black brick is currently offline, and then I will say, we will be streaming soon. Okay, fantastic. And then full stop. We'll be streaming soon. And then at the bottom, follow my social media for updates. We're going to have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, okay? So now I need an Instagram logo. So just type in Instagram, hit enter. So we need an illustration. So just make sure you have illustration selected. And then this second one here, we can fit in with these others here. So if we delete this middle one, select this second one, set the color to white, like so. And then make it so it's the same size as these other two just here, just like this. And there we go. So that is exactly the same size as these two now. And it is also centered. So as you can see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, follow my social media for updates. I'm going to change it from my to our, so OUR. And then we have official channel just here at the top. We're just going to change this to the ultimate online courses. There we go, the ultimate online courses. That looks nice. And then Black Brick is currently offline. We'll be streaming soon. Fantastic. Okay, so this is nice. I like this. And it's got sort of a space theme to it, as you can see with the planet in the background. Now what we could do is have each of our usernames for our social media profiles. For Facebook, it's Black Brick Training. For Instagram, it's also Black Brick Training, but for Twitter, it's Black Brick Learn. So we know we have 3 different usernames, which is quite annoying, but not to worry. Let's just move this to the edge here. So just where it starts to say follow. And let's move this to the end where it starts to say updates. And then if we duplicate this text at the top and change it to say something different, say for example, facebook.com/Black Brick Training. Awesome. And now let's make this box smaller so it fits in perfectly. And now we want to move this down here. As you can see, it doesn't quite fit. Now there's a few different things we can do to sort this out. First of all, we don't want it to be bold, so we can change that. And then we can change the letter spacing so that it fits in better, like so. And what I'm going to do is make this box as small as possible so that it fits in, and then just change the spacing all the way down until it all fits, okay? So there we go, /Black Brick Training. Awesome. So that fits just there. And we might actually want to move this to the left a little bit more. And the logo as well, of course. So there we go. That is that, /Black Brick Training. Awesome. Now we need to just duplicate this as it is the same for Instagram. So Control D duplicates it. And then let's grab this and put it over here. And it's not /, instead it is @. Fantastic. So let's put that there. And then let's grab the Twitter logo and move this to the right. There we go. We're trying to make this all fit in as nicely as possible. Just like this. There we go, very nice. And then at Twitter, we are @Black Brick Learn. So let's duplicate this one more time and then change it from @Black Brick Training to @Black Brick Learn. So let's take out this last bit and let's put in Learn. There we go, fantastic. And then let's just make this smaller so it all fits in. Once again, there we go. So this doesn't really look centered to me. So what I'm going to do is just center this just like so. Fantastic. So now that is centered very nicely. So we have Facebook /Black Brick Training, Instagram @Black Brick Training, and Twitter @Black Brick Learn. So there we go, the ultimate online courses. Black Brick is currently offline, we'll be streaming soon, and that is everything, okay? So of course you can change the background image just by searching for any random image, or we can just go to Elements and Free Photos, and drag in any image that we want, so any random image, just like this one, just drag it over the top, and there you go. But I'm going to click Control and Z to undo that, as I actually quite like that image in the background. And of course, once again, we can change the color of this rectangle we have just here, and we can change it to a blue, we can change it to a pink, we can change it to a white, green, anything we want, okay? But I'm going to leave that as a, not black, but just a dark gray, because I think that looks a lot nicer. And then we're going to change the name of the file to Twitch banner and hit enter. And then we're going to go to the top left and click File, Save. So there we go, that is now saved. This is our Twitch banner. We have done it in under 10 minutes. It's absolutely fantastic. I am very happy with it, and hopefully you are too. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks and goodbye. Okay, so welcome back. The next banner we will be designing is our Facebook banner. So let's get straight into it. So as you can see, some people call it a Facebook cover, some people call it a Facebook banner, some people call it a Facebook, I don't know, anything really. It's got many different names, but let's just get into designing it. So at the top here it says create a design. Let's go over to the right and click more. Okay. And then let's scroll down until we see social media and email headers. So on here, you'll see there is one which is called Facebook cover, just here. Click that and let the new page load. Okay. Once it's loaded, this is the page where you'll be designing your header. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so first of all, of course, you want to scroll through all of the different layouts and pick the one which is most suitable for your brand or business. So yeah, let's just go through them, pick one which is perfect for Black Brick Training and begin designing, I suppose. So yeah, let's just see what we can find first of all. Alright then, so there's many different designs here, many different themes, many different styles, and we're just going to pick one which is perfect for us. Now, some are paid, some are free. Is of course, if you do want to pay for them, you will receive a license to use it wherever you need to. So that is great. And yes, so that is fantastic. So let's just keep scrolling through them to see what we can find. Possibly this one. I'll open it just in case, but we may find something better in a second. So let's just keep scrolling at the moment until we may find something better. But if not, this one's a nice one. So let's keep this here just for now. Okay, so yeah, I think this will be what we use, it looks like. We've chosen that we are going to be using this one. Fantastic. So, first of all, we just want to change the main text to Black Brick. And of course, we need to make the font a bit smaller so the text actually fits in. A bit smaller than that as well, 48 possibly. Yep, perfect. And then we need the web address, so let's just copy that from the website, and let me just get that right now. Fantastic. So it is www. And then I'll paste the rest in just here, like so. And then let's make that a tiny bit smaller so it all fits in. Fantastic. That is perfect. Okay, so now that is all there. We have Black Brick and we have www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. I'm just bringing them a bit closer together because I think it looks better like that. It looks nicer, I'd say. First of all, I'm just going to change this image because it means nothing to us. So we're just going to type in, let's just type in MacBook once again, because MacBooks are always just nice, stylish little pictures of MacBooks. They're always just nice images, I'd say. So yeah, let's pick one of these that will be good for us. Let's pick this one first. And then what we're going to do is want to go to flip and flip horizontally. Okay, so that then puts it there. If you double click it, you can then choose which part is actually shown. So let's go all the way to the top and tick that. And then if you go to filter just here, you can then see that we have a filter on. So let's go to normal, remove that filter. And then over here on this color, we're going to go to here where it says transparency. Let's click this button here and just scroll down a little, so that the back of the actual image, the background image, is still slightly visible, and this color is also still slightly visible. So yeah, that looks nice. You can see the slight change from the image, and then it goes slightly bluer for this side over here, which is where we'll have the more information side of things, okay? So we have the image over here, and then the information over here. So that's awesome. Okay, so you can, of course, add photos, grids, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations, icons, charts, iHeart Canva, absolutely anything. Nature, people, food. There's so many different things. All of these ones down here with the little crown next to them, they do require either the free trial of the Pro version or the Pro version itself, which is $12.95 per month. So that is something to take note of. But of course, you don't have to use that. You can just use these free ones up here. So let's go to icons and have a look what they have here. Okay, so we have light bulb. We have many different things actually. We can probably find something which we can put above the text over here to make it suit a bit better. So let's just see what we can find. I reckon possibly even that light bulb. I just think it looks quite nice. Let's just pop that in up here above the rest of this text and change the color of it to white. And there we go. So that looks quite cool. I like that a lot. That's very nice. So yeah, now let's leave that as that. And yeah, so that's very simple design. It's very nice, but it's just very nice indeed. I like it a lot. Now what we could do is start adding usernames for social media profiles. So this is for Facebook, so we could add Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, anything we want. So let's add Twitter first of all, and let's just add this one just here, make it a bit smaller, and then where should we put it? Should we put it on this side with the image, or on this side with this text? It's difficult to choose really. I think I'm going to put it with the image actually. Yeah, I think I will. Let's add Twitter first of all, and just duplicate this down here. So it's the same font, and then it fits in a bit better. And for Twitter, we are at Black Brick Learn. Black Brick Learn. Fantastic. So now let's just make that text a bit smaller. Let's say 12, and make this box smaller as well. Awesome. So now let's pop that in just there. And let's also add Instagram, like so. Hit enter, and here we go. So now we have Instagram, Let's make that just the same size. There we go, fantastic. And let's put this just here. And our Instagram is at BlackBrickTraining. Okay, so let's duplicate that BlackBrickLearn, move it across like so. Make the box a bit bigger and then change from learn to, of course, training. So let's select this text just here. There we go. And then put training. Training. There we go. So we've got at BlackBrickLearn for Twitter and at BlackBrickTraining for Instagram. Now we can also add Snapchat, of course, like so. And that is also at BlackBrickLearn. So let's just move this down here. Make it the correct size. There we go. Not quite wanting to be the right size. There we go. Perfect. And that is also at BlackBrickLearn. So let's duplicate this one and move this across here, like so. Fantastic. And I think what we should do is just add more until we get to the very end of the entire design. Okay, so all the way to the edge here. So I reckon we can fit possibly one, possibly two more in. So let's now add YouTube. Okay, so let's go YouTube. Click on this one just here. Line it up and then make it a lot smaller so that it fits in with the others. There we go. That's it. It's going to be a little bit too high, so let's just move these texts up a little bit. Fantastic. Let's move this to the left. There we go. Okay, and that is going to be youtube.com/, so it's going to be a /one. Okay, so it's not at, it's instead /, and then it's going to be just BlackBrick. Okay, so /BlackBrick, and remove training. And do you think we'll fit in one more? That is the question. We have 4 fitting in very nicely just here, but it'll be a shame to see one have to not fit in. Let's just grab BlackBrickTraining and Instagram and move this up and swap it places with at BlackBrickLearn for Snapchat, because that's the same as Twitter. And I feel like that just works if you have it like that. There we go. So let's just move these down here like this. Fantastic. And now everything fits in nicely. Okay, so there we go. The spacing is a little bit different for all of them, which is very tricky to keep the same. So I'd recommend just playing around with all the text boxes for a minute just to make sure they're all aligned with each other nicely and the spacing is all exactly the same, as that will make the design look 10 times better. Okay, it will take you a little extra time making sure everything fits in perfectly, of course, but it's quite important anyway. So there we go. I think that's pretty much perfect. Let's just change this one here to the center. So then we also want to move this to the left a little. Okay, so there we go. We have at BlackBrickLearn for Twitter, at BlackBrickLearn for Snapchat, at BlackBrickTraining for Instagram, and /BlackBrick for YouTube. So there we go. We have these along the bottom, and yeah, we have a little bit of space for one more, but I can't actually think of another social media right now. So we're going to leave this, as it looks very nice anyway. And I am very happy with it. I am going to try one last thing before I end the lecture, and that is making it so these two are on this side and these two are the other side of the blue. Okay, so let's just see if we can make this work. So if we have 2 on here and 2 on there, let's see. So I'll center that and I'll move that to there. Okay, yeah, I think that works. We have these 2 here, these 2 there, and then there's no just random space other than this here, but I think that looks fine. So yeah, there we go. That is it. This is our new Facebook header, Facebook banner, whatever you want to call it. Let's just rename this now, Facebook banner. And that is this lecture done. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned a lot, and hopefully you had a great time. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So in this video, we're going to be designing a Twitter banner for the social media platform called Twitter. So let's get straight into it. So all you want to do is go to the top where it says create a design and click more just here and let this page load out, and then scroll down, keep scrolling until you see social media and email headers. We are just going to look for the Twitter one. Here we go, Twitter header. Some call it a Twitter header, some call it a Twitter banner, some call it a Twitter cover, whatever you want to call it, this is what it is. So then just click on that and let it load. And here we go. So this is what your Twitter page will look like. So you have your profile picture here, the menu of the Twitter website at the top just here, and then the bar of stats for your Twitter page just here. So you just want to design around that. So all you want to do now is pick yourself a layout to begin designing with, okay? So let's just look through them now and see which one is good for you, good for me, good for everyone who wants to design. There's many themed ones, so you have Christmas, you have guitar, rock, beer, as you can see, but you can of course change the theme just by clicking on it and redesigning it, like we have been doing with some of our other designs. How about this one? What is paid in this? Because if it's something that doesn't really matter, it's like the background image, which it is, we can just change that. So this is a paid one at the moment, but if we change the background image, it's no longer a paid one. So let's just type in MacBook, as the images of the MacBooks are really quite nice, so I use them for pretty much everything, to be honest. Okay, so let's just select a nice one here. This one here looks good. If it will let me put it on here. It doesn't look like it wants to, so let's just delete the image instead. Add ourselves a grid and plop this one in here. Fantastic. Arrange, back, back. There we go, that's all the way to the back. And now if we type MacBook, we can just hover over that bit just there and it'll go straight into the frame. And if we find that image again, we'll be able to do that. Actually, we're not going to go for that one, we're going to go for this one. There we go. So as you can see, you can hover it straight over. That one's paid, so we are going to go for a different one again. You want to make sure it is a free one, not a paid one, of course. Let's see. I want to make one that looks very, very nice. It's always important, of course. Okay, that is good. Now let's change this color from blue to a grey color that will suit a bit better. Yeah, I think this grey looks better, so let's just leave it as this right now. So let's just change this text here to black brick, like so. Fantastic. And to be honest, I don't really like that font, so I'm just going to click on the text like so and just change the font because I'm not very happy with that one, to be honest. I don't think they've selected a very nice one on there. So let's just make sure we've got a better one selected. Let's just have a look for one which will look a lot better, of course. How about this one just here? Nope, that doesn't look very nice. Of course, we can just make it smaller so it fits in, but it's not really any point. I don't like it. I don't like that font. Let's just keep looking for another one. How about this one? Nope, that's not very nice either. It needs to be perfect. I always think it needs to be perfect. That's the one thing about me when I'm doing my designs. The fonts have to be perfect. This one just here. Okay, yeah, that looks great. I like that. Let's just make the text a little bit smaller so that it fits in nicely. Okay, a bit bigger than that. A bit smaller than that. There we go. So let's just center this again because we've just uncentered that. Yeah, that font's a lot nicer than the other one. That's very nice. And then let's just go www. and then paste this in. Blackbrick. Oh, we also need training.co.uk. Almost all fits in, but we're going to also have to make that a tiny bit smaller. Oh well, not to worry. And let's center that. Fantastic. Very nice. Let's just see if this looks better with any other colors, like a green or black. Oh, of course not black. White. Yeah, possibly actually. Or the blue. I quite like the white actually. That looks quite clean. I like the clean look of it. Looks very nice. Okay. So what we can then do is go to, let's say, Facebook. Like so, and get ourselves a nice little Facebook logo. Fantastic. And make this very, very small. About that small, that looks good. Okay, and then let's go to text on the left here, and just go to body text, and move this down, /blackbrick training. Awesome, and then let's just make this box a little bit smaller, so it's all fitting in nicely. Fantastic, so that looks good. There we go, and then let's get a Instagram one. As our Instagram username is exactly the same as our Facebook, so that is awesome. Then let's make this, of course, just as small as the Facebook logo. Fantastic, just there. Awesome. Of course, everything needs to look perfect and be the perfect size and so on and so forth, as you know. So then let's just change this slash on here to an @ because our username is @blackbricktraining for Instagram. And now we want to change the font for both of these actually. So let's just do that now to something that looks a bit better. That is good. 10b5. Fantastic. So we've got our font as well. It's always good to select a font that you do like and not one you don't like. Yep, that's now centered as well. Fantastic. So we've got Facebook, Instagram, and let's add Snapchat. So let's type in Snapchat like so. This one just here. And then make this also the same size as the other two, just like this. There we go. Fantastic. And our Snapchat username is @blackbricklearn. So let's just change this now from training to learn. There we go, fantastic. And then let's make this box a little smaller so it's centered nicely. And there we go, so that is that. Let's just save that right nicely, because of course we want to save our design so we don't lose it. And there we go, so that looks very nice. I'm very happy with this indeed. So I'm just going to move this to the left a little. And same with this. And with this as well. Fantastic, so that is absolutely amazing. I'm very happy with that. So now let's just rename this to Twitter banner. And we'll be using this for Twitter. So that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned a lot. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So we have now designed some awesome YouTube thumbnails. So now we are going to design some YouTube banners. Okay. So let's get straight into it. So first of all you want to do is go to canva.com. And then at the top, go to create a design. And then as you can see, the top ones here are the most popular ones that I use, but if the YouTube channel art isn't there for you, just click more and then wait for it to load and then scroll down to social media. Let's see which one it is going to be at. Let's see, it's going to be at social media and email headers, and then look for YouTube channel art, this one just here. So click that and let it load. Okay, so here we go. This is our YouTube channel art blank canvas. All we want to do now is design the channel art for our YouTube channel. So that is fantastic. So it all starts on what your channel is all about, of course. So my channel is about tutorials, gaming, all sorts of different things. So it's quite difficult for me to pick one, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is just have a look through all of them and see which one I like most. And then I can change it to my own customizations and to my own perfections to see what I would like and what I don't like about it, and just make it perfect for me, basically. And you want to do the same for you. So what I make now won't be perfect for your channel art, but it will be perfect for me, as I obviously know what my channel is about. What you make will be perfect for your channel, as you know what your channel is about. So you want to pick one of these which is best representing your YouTube channel, okay? So just keep scrolling down all of the layouts and just pick the one you like the most. And just keep in mind, these ones that have a $sign next to them will cost you $1, and you'll get a license to use them wherever you want. So that is fantastic. So don't worry, it's just $1 for an awesome design. That is no problem at all. But if you don't want to spend any money, just look for the ones which are free, of course. So yeah, that's fantastic. So let's just keep looking now and seeing which one we can choose. So let's have a look around like so. Okay, so there's many different options, which is fantastic. But I think for this YouTube channel art, we are going to go for, let's see. The annoying thing is the fact that there's so many different options, it makes it difficult, of course, to pick your own. And it's funny, because all the gaming ones say Gaming with Anthony, and that's what my name is, so that's quite funny. Okay, so, let's just see. That's food, so if you're a cooking channel, you could choose this one here, I guess. If you are a jazz channel, when you do music, you can pick this one here, and so on and so forth. If you play the piano, you can pick one of these ones. So there's something for everyone, it's fantastic, okay? So let's see what we can pick. Let's just keep scrolling down to something that looks good. Okay, so that one looks quite cool. Let's have a look at this. Okay, that's quite cool. And just bear in mind, with a YouTube channel or YouTube banner, whatever you want to call it, it will only see the middle section. So about that much of it will be seen on the computer, and you'll see even less if you are viewing on a mobile phone or a tablet, for example, on iPad. So you'll see, say for example, from his elbow there all the way to where it says rock and pop music, and it'll just be a square that small. So the amount you'll see of the channel art will get smaller and smaller depending on how big or small the device is, okay? And finally, if you're watching or looking at the channel from a television, you'll see the entire design. So that is why it is this size. It is so that it can work for a TV, a computer, a laptop, a mobile phone, anything. But you just have to make sure you are designing in the correct guidelines, okay? And that is why if you type in Google Images YouTube channel art template, you will see all of these different templates that have been made, which show how much you'll be visible on desktop, mobile, tablet, desktop, and of course TVs, okay? So that just shows you how much is visible on each of the different devices, okay? So that is very helpful. If you just have a look at some of these, it shows you the exact sizes that are visible. But I don't really use these because I've made so many, I don't really need to look at this, okay? So we're just going to go now back to Canva and create our design. But if you need to, you can download one of these to help you with your design process to make sure that you, of course, design with the right guidelines. So this one here, I would say, is the best one. So it shows which is best for mobile and computer and tablet, and of course a max size or large monitor on your desktop computer, and then of course TV, which will show everything. So that's fantastic. So yeah, let's close this and go back to Canva. Okay, so here we are back at Canva. So you have now chosen the template which you want to run with, the layout template, whatever you want to call it, and you now want to begin the design process. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is remove or rename the text which is already here, or of course rename the title of your file, okay? So we're just going to name this YouTube channel art, like so, and then hit enter. So then when you design it, it'll be YouTube channel art.jpg or .png, whatever you download it as. So that's fantastic. And now you need to change the text, change all of the text, change the images, change the background, whatever you want to change, okay? So if I go down here to background, you can see that I can change the style of the background. That won't change this image, it will change the border as the image is in front of the border, okay? Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say there. So that is very nice and easy. Just click Ctrl Z. If you have moved something, you can move it back to where it was. And then to change the background, all you need to do is click on one of these background designs. So that is fantastic. But if you just want a white background, just click on white just here, and it will continue and stay as a white background. So that's fantastic. And then of course, if you change the colors, you can just pick like this, any color that you want to use. So if you want it to be a bright and bold YouTube channel, you can do something like this. and then go to your text and click copy, and then put it like so, and then change the color of the front one or back one, whatever you want to change the color of, and then it'll make it look like it's got a shadow effect like this, and the background color is a different color and it pops. Okay, so that's fantastic. And then if you want to change the color down here of the smaller text, you can go like this, and as you can see, I've actually changed the wrong one, so it looks a bit silly like this, the smaller text. So you might not want the smaller text to be duplicated. So if that's the case, just remove the top layer of it and then put back the text up here so that it's duplicated still. And there you go. So you've got Jonathan Perkins rock and pop music. Okay, so of course I am not Jonathan Perkins, so I don't want Jonathan Perkins image on there. So let's remove that and put a nice new image on here. We can put any image we want, and you can also download images from some image stock websites online if you want to. So that is awesome as well. And of course you can do any style of text that you want. You can create your own style like I just have. You can change the font and do the same thing. And of course you can change the image filters like so. So we can change it to a different filter or create our own filter by just changing the blur and things like that. So if we blur out the background and focus on the text just here. So if I remove that text there. One more thing to note is, of course, what I have just said, you will only see the center. Okay, so that's very important to take note of. So as you can see right now, you will only see that text on a television, okay, a TV screen. So you want to move it to the center like this. And then of course, I'm just going to change this text to, let's just put it as Black Brick Training or Black Brick, as I don't have any ideas of what else I could change it to. So let's just do that. It's nice and simple. I'm going to copy that on there and then paste it into this one like so. There we go. And just make it so they're the same size, and center this one here like so. That's centered. And then we're going to center this one just here. Fantastic. Well, we don't have to center it, of course. We want to put it wherever it looks best. So that looks very, very nice. So that is awesome. And then many YouTubers do this thing where they have this. So they have YouTube and then their URL for their YouTube channel. So / Black Brick if it's us or anything like that. So what we're going to do is look for the Snapchat logo right now, like so. And just add in this logo just here. Make it very much smaller than that, as that is way too big just there. Pop that in just here. Let's have it above actually. And then have the text copied. And all we need to do now is go to duplicate this like so, copy. There we go. So we've got another one here, and make this into a more of a blank text. Okay, so this one here, for example, and then we want it to be a lot smaller. So 18, something like that. And then we want it to be a smaller box around it. So let's just make that smaller by using these just here. There we go. And on Snapchat, we are at Black Brick. So let me just add the at there so you know what it means. And I'm going to actually put this as the blue color, which we have just here. Okay, so let me just do that now for you. Is it this blue color? Yes, it is. Fantastic. So let's just pop that in there like so. And then we're going to do Twitter. Twitter, enter. And you just want to do the same with every single social media icon which your company has. Okay, so let's just do this with Twitter real quick. Fantastic. Pop that in next to it. And then just copy this. I'm just going to do Control D when I have the layer selected, and then you can just duplicate it. And then that on Twitter, we are Black Brick Learn. And I think we're actually Black Brick Learn on Snapchat as well. So let's change that. Learn, that's learn. And then let's just put that in there. Let's just copy this again. Paste this over here so they both have at Black Brick Learn. Fantastic. And now we need to move all of this along. There we go. So this is one thing that many people do. They make it so that you have all of your other social medias on there as well, as it looks really, really awesome. Okay. So if you don't like the yellow, you can change it to something else, but I do quite like it. So I'm just going to keep it as yellow as it looks. It pops. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. So that isn't, of course, our logo. So people might get confused when they see it and they might think it's a fake channel and it's not actually us, but it is us. So don't worry. We're not actually going to put this on our channel forever. We're just going to put it on our channel for this one video so that we can show you what it looks like. Okay. So we've got at Black Brick Learn, at Black Brick Learn for both of these. And then we'll finally add one more, and that can be Facebook. Okay. We could add Instagram as well. Let's just see. Okay. So Facebook, let's just add this one here. Let me see. Has it got rounded edges like the others? Yep. Fantastic. So for Facebook, all we are going to do is the / instead of at, we can do / as it's www.facebook.com/ and then our page name. Okay, put that in there. I'm just going to really quick move these icons on here. Okay, so I'm just going to get this background out of the way and just select these icons just here and move them all to the left. All right, okay, so we've got a few different lines lining up here. Let's just put it there. Okay, awesome. So let's line this image back up now. Fantastic. And now we're going to add Facebook. So for that, I'm just going to duplicate this like so. Control D when you have it selected, put it here, and then have it so that it's slash instead of at, because it's facebook.com / and then our Facebook page name. Okay, so here we go. I have copied it. It is facebook.com / Black Brick Training. Fantastic. So now if I just make it so that it's the capital B for Black Brick and the capital T for training, as it just looks better in my opinion. If you don't like it, you don't have to do that for yours, but I am going to do that for ours because I do like it. Okay, so there we go. We have at Black Brick Learn, at Black Brick Learn, and / Black Brick Training. So of course you can change the color of this to anything you want. So we have a darker blue there. You could add a red color, a gray, a green, anything you want. But we're just going to keep it as the yellow as it matches with the Snapchat logo. And I like the yellow in the background, and it just goes well together. It complements each other. I'm not too sure about the color of this text here. Let me just see what it looks like as white. Let's have a look. Oh, center that again. And it's very good to note that these purple lines, if there's one across the middle and one across the top in the center, it means that your image is centered, your image or your file. So for example, this, let's just put that back there. As you can see, that shows that it is centered. So that's fantastic. Okay, so there we go. This is our design. We're now going to change this back to blue as this just doesn't seem right in white, I don't think. So let's just change it back right now. And one more thing, if any of your text doesn't look too visible, you can of course change the font, change the color, change the transparency. As you can see just here, the transparency, you can put it up or down and things like that. So that is fantastic to note. And if you want to put it all in caps, just click this little button here like so. But I don't like that in this font, so we're going to leave that as it is. So now is the time where you want to click download and then download as JPEG and then click download. So there we go. You will now see hold tight preparing your design and a little quote below that. So it's quite nice to look at and read while you're waiting for your design to download. Okay, so fantastic. It has now downloaded. So let's click it now and have a look at it. So it looks awesome. I love it. It looks fantastic. I absolutely love it. Now, the one thing I might not like is the fact that this blue text looks a little bit, I'm not sure about it, a little bit dodgy, but I'm not too sure. So now we're going to go to our YouTube channel and put it on there to see how it fits. Okay, so let's hop over to our YouTube channel now. Okay, so this is our YouTube channel. All you need to do is click this little pencil icon just here and click edit channel art. Okay, so click that now. And then either drag a photo in or select it from your computer. I actually have my downloads folder just here. So what I'm going to do is just drag it in like so into there. Fantastic. So now let's let this upload. Here we go. And it shows exactly what it will look like on desktop, TV and mobile. So you can adjust it by clicking this button just here and auto enhance it by clicking this button in here. But we're just going to click adjust real quick to see how it looks. And then from there, just click devices preview. And as you can see from what we've designed, it fits in on desktop and TV, but it doesn't quite all fit in on mobile. Okay. So that is something to note. So if it doesn't fit in mobile, people that view your YouTube channel on mobile might not see it as well as people that view it on TV or on desktop. Okay. So now we're just going to click select and let it load in like so. And here we go. So this is our design. Now, one thing you have noticed is that there's white borders on the left and the right. Now that is because what we used, the template we used, had white borders around the entire design. To fix that, let's go back to the design and resize and move everything so that it'll fit even better. Okay. So this is what I do every time I make a design. I just go back to YouTube, upload it, see if it fits, go back to Canva, make a few tweaks and things like that to make sure it looks perfect. Okay, so let's go back to Canva right now. Okay, so here we are on Canva. All we need to do is just enlarge this image just here, like so that it covers your entire background. Fantastic. Okay, so now you won't have those white bars. And then we're just going to select this just here and move it down a tad, and then select all three of these like so, and then move them down as well. Now, if you remember, on the mobile, the left of this didn't fit in and the right of this didn't fit in, okay? So all we need to do is shorten it so it all fits in. So what we're going to do for this, just make it simple. We're not going to make the text smaller. We're just going to have Black Brick Learn and our Snapchat below the rest of it, okay, like so. Center that in just here. And then these two will be at the top, like so. So make sure you've just got this selected. There we go. And then make sure you've just got this selected. There we go. So have them just there. and this just here, like so. And you can also make changes. So say, for example, you end up thinking that you don't want the Facebook one here. All you need to do is just select it like this and hit delete. So I'm just going to actually delete that from here right now, just to make this design nice and simple for you guys to follow along with, so that there are no issues or anything like that. So now there will be no issues. This will all fit on a mobile device. This will fit on a computer. This will fit on a TV, a laptop, a tablet, absolutely everything. Okay, so hit download once again and go to JPEG and hit download. Fantastic. So now your file is downloading once again, and now we'll go back to YouTube once it says downloaded and upload it, and you'll see the changes that we have made. Okay, fantastic. So let's let this finish downloading real quick. Awesome, so it's downloaded now, so just click that and you can see that there it is. Okay, so close that now, and I'll bring YouTube back and we can now upload it to YouTube. Okay, so here's YouTube again. All we need to do is click this little edit button and go to edit channel art again, and then drag in our design we have just made. So this one just here with a 1 next to it because it's the most recent one. There we go. Drag that in like so. Let it upload right now. Click select, as we know that it's going to fit. I'm actually going to auto enhance it real quick and then let that load. Fantastic. There we go. And then hit select and just watch the YouTube channel art at the top here and you'll see the improvements we've made. There we go. So it goes all the way from left to right. You can see that all of the different icons fit in. And we know that it will also work on mobile, laptops, tablets, televisions, everything, okay? Even on your computer. So absolutely everywhere this will look awesome. Okay, so that is our design we have made. It's fantastic, it's awesome, it's easy, and it's quick, and it's, well, anyone can do it, and it's free, so it's fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you had a great time. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Welcome back. We will now be doing our second YouTube channel art design for this course, okay? Although this design is going to be a lot more in-depth and unique compared to this one here, because this one was quite a simple one to design, but this next one is going to be a lot more complicated, a lot more high quality of a design, okay? None of this in this video I have pre-planned. It's all being done from scratch, straight from my creative mind. Well, it could be creative, I'm not too sure, but straight from my mind and straight onto our blank canvas. All we want to do is click add a new page. So we might be using layout, I'm not too sure, but what I'll be doing is making it a lot more customized. Okay, so you'll be learning some very cool things in this video, so stick around. So first of all, we're going to have a look at elements. So there's many different elements. We have photos, grids, frames, shapes, lines, illustrations, so much, okay? Too much to even think about. All of these ones with a little crown next to them are because I have the pro version, so just remember that. It will be 30 days free for you, and then it'll be $12.95 a month. Okay, so that's fantastic. It's not too expensive, it's not cheap, but it's also not too bad. So it's okay really, I'd say. Okay, so here we have shapes. Let's have a look at these shapes, okay? So we have some squares, some circles, triangles, ovals, okay? So many different shapes here, stars. So there's many. Scroll down and more will load in, so that's fantastic. So what we're going to do is just click on the very first one, which is a square, and I'm going to show you a few different things that you can do with it, okay? So to begin with, we're just going to start with a black and white background. So let's just put this in the back just here, just so you can see half of each of the circles which guide the shape, just about there. It's not exact, but it is kind of. So you can just see the shape, it's in the corner. So then click it and click Control D like so. And what you can do then is just put this one as a white square. For this example I'm showing you, you can just use your own creativity. It's different for everyone. Everyone's more or less creative than everyone else. And yeah, so hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of just doing half of it, I'm just going to make it as half the size that it was, and then just putting it here like that. And I'll make it a bit smaller, like so. And then I'll center this one in here. So there we go. Now you just have a random black square with a white hole in the middle of it type thing. So that's quite cool. And then if you add some more squares in the other side, let's make these slightly different, okay? So what we're going to do now is just flatten them. So make sure you are holding shift rather than not holding shift. It makes it a lot higher quality and a lot more precise when you are making it smaller, okay? So that's fantastic little tip for you there. So let's take that one there, Control D, duplicate it, and then hold shift again and rotate, and it'll put it in the perfect rotation. There we go. And let's just center this one here. And then you can really just use your own creativity. It's really up to your own creativity. So let's duplicate it again and just turn this to about here. This is just something I've thought of, just off the spot, okay? So there we go, put that in half, and now you can see that it needs to be up and that way a tad more, okay? So for this, what I'm going to do is just hold shift and just stretch it out that way, like so. There we go. And there we go. So there you go. As you can see, it looks quite cool. It's just got a random line through the middle of it. You can then duplicate that again and hold shift, move it around like that, and then move it up this way a little. There you go. And now it's just the white stripes you can see with some triangle type shapes. It's quite random, okay? This is all up to you. Obviously what I'm doing, you don't have to do, and what you're doing, I don't have to do. It's all up to your own creativity. Of course, everyone has their own creativity. Everyone has their own minds. Everyone thinks of different things. So as you can see, this is a little tiny bit out of shape. So all we need to do to make it different is make it aligned and then hold shift and make it a little bit bigger sideways, okay? So then it's like that. And let's just move it this way, Tad. There you go. So that is quite cool. It's just really up to what you want to do, okay? Let's just grab this, and as you can see, we can then click delete. And now let's add ourselves a circle. So let's take this circle, make it a bit smaller, put it in the very middle of the image. And now we're going to add another circle exactly the same, make it a bit smaller, put it in the center, and then change the color to white. Of course, we can use any colors we want, but we're just using white right now. And then what you want to do next is really up to yourself. So teaching someone creativity is impossible. So what you need to do is just teach yourself, find your inner creativeness, okay? It sounds difficult, but don't worry. After some time of just playing around on here, you'll think of something. So look, I think this looks quite cool. You might hate it, okay? It's different for everyone. I think it looks cool. Let's grab it and just resize it like so. So you can put it bigger or smaller like that, and everything resizes together, and that is fantastic, okay? So then you can just put anything wherever you want it. So there we go. Now we've got like a nice moon shape. So if I then change the background color like so, there we go. You can just see a nice moon there. You can no longer see those circles. So there you go. It's crazy, really. It just looks really cool. The different things that you can do with this just look amazing, really. So there's that we have over there. So let's just grab this one and make it white. And now you can actually see it. And then put this in here. And there you go. So now what you can do is then duplicate this one and bring it down here. Make sure it is arranged and forwards. And there you go, put it like that. A load of coins on top of each other, or two moons next to each other. It's just whatever you see is your own imagination, okay? It's impossible to teach someone their imagination and their creativity. So whatever you can see in your mind, you can design on your blank canvas, okay? So it's fantastic. So here we go. This is our little design we've got so far. What I'm going to do is duplicate some of these. So Control D, and then I'll put this down here, and then I'll Control D again, and put it in this corner like so. And once more, I put it in this corner just here. So this is then a few different things that I've made in this video. And basically, I just want you to play around with elements and shapes and lines. Don't forget lines. And all these different things as well, because you're going to come out with something absolutely awesome, okay? So then if we just put this here, and then I'll move this to here, and then we'll just duplicate that. So what I'm doing here is just straight from my mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm just thinking of it and then just moving things around. Honestly, there's no skill involved in this. It's all up to your personal creativity. So let's just then turn this around and plop this in here. There you go. And then duplicate that. Oh, I didn't actually duplicate it. Control D, sorry. There we go. And then move this to here and hopefully line it up with the other one. There we go. And look, we've made an awesome border now. So we see this just here. What we could do is have it as a letter. So if you have your own creative mind, you'll see it looks a little bit like, wait a second. If I Control D and duplicate it, it now looks a little bit like an M, just a little bit. So this is just something I thought it could look quite cool. So yeah, that's just what I can see from it. I think it looks a little bit like an M. So what I'm doing is moving the white circles to the left slightly, making sure they are still aligned like that. And then if we move it to the side now, there you go. So now we just need to grab this black one here, move it to the right, and there you go. So now it kind of looks like an M. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. And you can just, without even using text, you can create something amazing. So obviously it's all up to your own unique styles, which you can see. I see different to what you guys see, and you guys see different to what I see. So you guys could think this is absolutely awful, but I think it looks quite cool. Now, this obviously isn't a YouTube channel banner right now. What you have to do is actually add something to it. So for this, let's just say, let's delete these circles over here, and let's go to shapes, and then let's add in ourselves another square. And from here, we're going to let our creativity free. Just let it free. So we can have this as black or white. Let's have a look at black. Do I like that? Let's see. Click off of it. I think that actually looks better as white. Okay. Now you might think it looks better as black. Do you see what I'm saying? Everyone sees things differently. What would you want to do next? I don't know. But what I think is cool is to change things up a bit. So let's add in some other shapes or make this slightly different. So let's take this square, turn it around, make sure it's centered. Let me just delete these for a second. Make sure it's centered. Grab this and just duplicate it and put it here. Make it black. Oh, not blue, black. Duplicate it. Make it white. There you go, okay? So I'm just gonna make myself a little pattern just here, and I will come back when I have finished, okay? So all I'm doing is duplicating, changing the color, duplicating, changing the color, moving it down, okay? So it's as simple as that. And there you go. So I'm just going to do one more in black, like so. And as you can see, that looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm now going to grab all of this and just plop it on here, like so. Okay, and of course that last one there we go. How cool does that look? Okay, so some of them I haven't done perfectly. You can see there's a bigger gap there than there is down here, but that doesn't matter. I can obviously redo that and put it better in just a minute, but that doesn't matter at all. So as you can see, I can just change that, make it so there's a bigger gap or a smaller gap, but there's nothing to worry about really. It's not really too important that it looks amazing because it's easily edited just like so. So there we go. That's all you have to do. And if I just duplicate this one, what you could do is put a square the other way around, slightly smaller, inside each of these. So you see this? So it could look like that. So there's many, many different things you can do. So what I'm going to do now is just add some text. Let's just add a heading. Let's just type black brick training. Actually, no, I'm just going to type black brick, not training. And then I'm going to have a look at a few different styles we have here. This one doesn't really suit this design we've made here. Let's have a look for a more blocky font. So this one here, possibly. Yeah, that looks like it could work, but it's a bit too wonky, I'd say, really. So it's very important that, of course, you pick a perfect font for what you're designing. So now let's just take this and just center this. So that is now centered. And we're going to make this font quite a bit bigger. Let's say 72. And now, just put this into the middle of the file. Fantastic. Okay, so it's in the middle of the file, but the font is a little bit too big at 72. So let's put it back to 64. Center it. And there you go. Okay, so we have the squares just here, which overlay each other, make them look like arrows. Fantastic. We have the squares, which are rotated, which look like diamonds, I suppose, in here. So that looks awesome as well. You can make it bigger or smaller like that. And I'm just going to click Control Z and undo that. We have the one just here, which looks a bit like a diamond, and it's a bit bigger than that one. So that looks quite cool. And then we have these over here. We have the border, which we actually made on our own, which is fantastic, and so on and so forth. So there's so many different things that you can do with Canva. It's unlimited. This is just shapes. All we've got on this video is shapes. There's so many different things. So now I'm going to take some triangles and just go like this, like so, and have each of these triangles just going into the top of this, like here. So let's take this one, duplicate this, move it to here, make it black, and so on. But first of all, I'm just going to go to the edge. There you go. So let's change this one here to be black, duplicate, move across, and put this one as white. So this one is white, this one needs to be black, white, black, and then the last one's white. So that looks fantastic. That looks quite cool as well. Now you could do that same thing and just move it up slightly, like so. There we go. There you go. And that will look like that. Or you could have one facing up and then one facing down, like this. There you go. One facing up, one facing down, one facing up, one facing down. And I'm actually just going to delete this last one as it doesn't really fit in. And there you go. So there's another design type. There's so many different types of designs you can do in this. It's so cool. It's absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do now is just delete this and duplicate this so that this side is the same on both sides, like that. That looks better. And then we're going to delete a few of these, like this. There you go. And I'll just move this up a tiny bit, just to about there. And then I'll just duplicate this one more time and put it here. Duplicate this one and put it just here. Fantastic. So let's just center this again. There you go. Let's see. We've done the border. So that's one style. We've done the squares over here. So that's another. We've done the text. So that's another. We've done the triangles up here. So that's another. We've done the squares over here that look like arrows. So that's another. So we've done so many different things and it looks awesome. Of course, you don't want to do it all in one design. You want to stick to one design style and one design. So just this around the outside, or just this in the corners, or just this around all of the edges of the border. But I've done all of these just so you know what you can do, as this is just the beginning of infinity different designs you can create, okay? So that's fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me just change this font real quick because I hate this one. So let's just have a look for one more. And of course, if you do have the pro version, you can click upload your own fonts, so you can find one online which isn't already on Canva, because that is absolutely great. So let's just click onto this font here. There you go, that could work. There's not many fonts which I like on here, to be honest. Let's see, this one. Yeah, let's just leave it as that because I'm trying to end the video now anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully you learned a lot, and I will see you in the next one to teach you even more. So yeah, that's that. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Okay, so hello and welcome back. In this video, this will be our first project in the entire course, and we'll be designing a YouTube thumbnail. So let's get straight into it. So of course, if you've created one before, you can just click on it on your previous designs down here, which are saved. But if you haven't, all you need to do is go to the top bar at the top here. And as you can see, YouTube thumbnail is currently at the top, but if it's not, just click more and then scroll down until you see YouTube thumbnail. So at the top here you have recommended, because these are the ones which I mostly use. But if you scroll down just here to social media and email headers, you will see the second one just here is YouTube thumbnail. So we're just going to click that and let it load. Here is the screen that you will find when you create your first ever thumbnail or design. So as you can see on the left here, you automatically have all of the Canva layouts. So there's tons of different layouts here which you can pick, or you can of course design your own layout from scratch by using elements, text, background, and uploading your own images, of course. But we're not going to be doing that in this video. We're going to be using a layout which is just here, okay? So we're going to look for a layout. Let's just pick one now. So as you can see, there's many different layouts for you to choose, but all you need to do is pick one which is perfect for, in this particular video, which is the YouTube thumbnail we'll be designing. So we need to find one which will be perfect for a YouTube thumbnail, okay? So of course, all of these are perfect for YouTube thumbnails, but we need to think of the one which will be perfect for the thumbnail you are making for your particular video. Okay. So what you want to do to begin with is just scroll through them, see what ticks your mind, see what makes you think, oh, that's nice, and see which one you think is best for your creativity and design styles in your head, okay? Because everyone has a different mind, everyone has a different thought process of what they want to do in their design, of course, and yeah, it's different for everyone. So the top ones on here are always free. But if you scroll down, these ones are normally for the pro version only. And of course, there's a few paid ones as well. So as you can see, that crown means I have the pro version of Canva, which costs $12.95 a month. But it only costs $1 for these ones, which have a dollar sign next to them. So as you can see, this one has a dollar sign, that'll be $1. This one, that'll be $1. And you will also receive a license to use it wherever you want for any project at all. And yeah, so that's awesome. So you'll receive a license if you pay, and you will also receive a license if you don't pay, because even the free ones have licenses to prove you created it and to prove it is your design to sell to either a client or to use for your own purposes, okay? So that is fantastic. So let's just pick one of these now. I'm going to scroll to the bottom like so. I'm just going to click on this one just here, making the perfect cup of coffee. So as you can see, with this particular one, all you will need to do is change the text like so. Select all of the text, or you can just drag it like this, and you can move it around if you want to by clicking on the box and dragging it around. So you can select the text to change the text, and then of course go through all of the different colors, font styles, font sizes, and you can change it from bold, italic. You can align it to the center, left or right, so that is awesome. And then you can put it in capitals or non-capitals, and you can put it in a list. As you can see like this, it puts bullet points, so it's in a list. And you can also change the letter spacing, line height, and where it is anchored to. So the center, the top, or the bottom. Okay, so that is fantastic and awesome. So if you change the line height right now, you'll see that the height of these lines changes. So that's awesome. And if you change the letter spacing, the spacing of the letters also grows. So that is very, very cool. So let's just put that back to, let's just say 30 or 20. There we go. Cool. And that is that. I'm pretty sure that was actually 30. So let me just put that back right now. I'm pretty sure it was 20, sorry. So yep, that's now back to 20. So that is fantastic. And then if you want to copy the layer, just click copy at the top right, like so. And there you go. We now have two of these text boxes that say making the perfect cup of coffee. And you can arrange it to the back or the front. So if you see, if I put it to the back, the other one's now in front. If I put it to the front, that one's now at the back. So yeah, that makes sense, hopefully. And then you can change the transparency. So there you go. You can see it more or less. And then you can turn it into a link. But of course, this will only work if you download it as a PDF, because you can't click a link on an image, a JPEG, anything like that. So of course, if you save it as a PDF, you can add a link on the actual text. So if I go www.google.com, like so, and then hit apply, this will now be a link on here. So if you click on this text, it will take you to google.com, but that is only if you hit download and then use one of these PDF formats just here. For example, PDF standard, okay? So that is a very important factor, but you're not going to be linking many things in a design anyway, of course, ever. So yeah, don't worry about that. And then to delete it, all you need to do is hit this little trash icon just here and click delete. So there we go. Now we just have the original one. just here. So that's fantastic. So that is the basics of the design process that you can use in Canva, of course. And then if you want to go to elements just here and change the background image, all you need to do is click free photos like so and let it load and pick one of these free photos. So for example, this one, and drag it on like this. Or you can search for an image. Say for example, if I type in MacBook, it will come up with a load of different MacBooks like so. So let's drag these on. As you can see, the image on the background here isn't the same as what I actually chose, and that is because it has filter on it. So just here it has a filter selected. So if I click back onto normal, it will go back to how the image is originally, but you can also change the filters like this, or you can hit this little advanced options button just here and change all of these and create your own filter like so. So brightness, contrast, saturation, tint, blur, and yeah, so that is that. Very cool. So you can change that exactly how you want to change that and make it personalized. So it's not just the default image you see, it has lots of different styles added to it as well. So that is fantastic. Absolutely awesome. And then of course, change the text, just select it like so. There we go. And then, oh, make sure I remove it all. And then just type whatever you need to type. So Black Brick Training. There you go. So as you can see, that is our company, Black Brick Training. So there you go. That is the basics of changing the text. And that is nice and easy for you. And yeah, so that is pretty much everything. So of course you can then change the layout if you want to. So click back onto layouts and then click onto a random one. So for example, this one, you can see that it's now a completely different layout. And add a new page and add a new layout on that page like this. And there you go. So you have a layout here, and then you can download them separately. If you go to download and pick one of the numbers, so 1 will just download this one here, and 2 will just download the one below. If you hit all pages, it will zip them into a little zip file for you, and then you have to unzip them, and you have both files there. So that is fantastic. So yeah, that is that. That is the basics of your first YouTube thumbnail design, or your first design in Canva altogether. So what we're going to do now is actually create our first design. All we've done so far is just have a look at a few different things, but what we're going to do now is actually start a design, okay? So that is fantastic. Let's do this. So let's pick a layout first of all. So let's just go to, say for example, let's have a look. Let's just go to this one, or this one, or this one. So it's so awesome that there's so many because you can just pick anyone you want. So let's just go to this one here, travel photography, like so. And then all you need to do is change the background image by going to elements and then picking the image you want to pick, or by searching for the image you want, like so. And you can make it so it's just illustrations that comes up, or just photos, or everything. So that is awesome. And then of course, once again, just drag this image in and you have the new image on there like so. So I'm going to drag in this image just here. And then how to type faster to become more productive. There we go. So that could be a funny little video where you're teaching people how to type faster, learn a keyboard, not have to look at the keyboard when you're typing. And yeah, so say for example, you can't type very well on a keyboard, and this video will teach you how to type faster. So this image here might even suit it better, where it's just the keys on the keyboard. And yeah, so that's fantastic. So you can of course change the color of the text and anything you want to, change the filter of the background image, so blur it out a bit if you just go to advanced options and then blur like so, and then the background image is blurred, so that's quite nice. And you can just do anything you want to, okay? So that is super, super awesome. I don't even like this font, so I'll just change this real quick for you so that I'm just showing you how to change the font. So let's go to this one, there we go, and then change the spacing, the letter spacing, like this, and then it's all in the right spaces like that, and that looks even better. So you see what I mean? It's super easy to use Canva. It's super amazing to use it to design thumbnails or anything really. You can design anything you want. And this is just the first video in the course, so you're going to be learning a lot more in the future of this course. So don't go anywhere, stick around and learn so much more with me, as we'll be designing so much in this course, and you are going to have a fantastic time, okay? So I hope you enjoy it, I hope you have a great time, and I also hope you enjoyed this video, as this is just the first of many amazing videos. So yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you had a great time, and one last tip, which only the people who stayed till the very end will know, is how to change the name of the file, okay? So as you can see, if I scroll to the top and just delete this one here, there we go, that's deleted now. All you need to do to change the name of the file is click just here, and then just type now what you want to name it. So I'll just name it type faster, type faster. And then if you download it as a JPG, the file will just be called typefaster.jpg. Okay, that's fantastic. So the reason I called it that is because it's how to type faster, la di da di da. So this is what we've designed, and you now know also how to rename the name of the file. So that's fantastic. So yeah, that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you learned a lot. I will see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching, and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So now we will be designing our second thumbnail project, okay? And this one is going to be a lot more creative and a lot more difficult, but don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll do fine. So first of all, let's just click on the design that we made for our first thumbnail, this one just here called Type Faster. So let's click that and let it load up. And then we're going to click add a new page. So this will be our second design just here. So we've got our first one here and our second here. So first of all, we're just going to choose a nice layout. So just scroll through all of them and pick the one which you like the best. I am going to pick one which I think will be good for me, and I think I'm going to do it for a how-to video. So it's going to be a video that I've already made, and it's just going to be, for example, how to la-di-da-di-da, so how to do something, okay? So what we're going to do is pick this one just here, because that looks very nice, and I like it a lot. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just sort out the background image. So what you could do is change it so that it's a color, or a little style like this, so it could be like this. First of all, we need to delete the image, sorry about that. There we go, to delete that. So you could just have it so it's a style like that. So click on any of these and it's just all done for you like this. So you can just click it and it's done. And that looks very nice. I like that a lot. This background style goes very, very well with this text style and I like it a lot. But don't worry, we're not going to be doing that. We'll be doing a lot more work than just changing the background colors and leaving everything else as it is. So yeah, let's first of all just look for an image which will be perfect, okay? So what we need to do to add a new background image, if you have deleted the old one, is first of all go to Elements, and then go to Grids, and then pick the one which covers the entire frame, okay? So this one, as you can see, has a border, and if you don't want this border around the outside, all you need to do is resize it to the correct size for this full image that we are doing here. So there you go, that will now cover everything. So if you now go to Images, and then type in anything you want, so I'm just gonna type in MacBook, because I'll get a picture of a MacBook, slide that in, and there you go, it covers the entire background, okay? So it was just like this, and it was just covering a small amount and it had a border, as you can see, like that. And that is what it looked like before with this border. And I do like that border, to be honest. And if you want the border to be a different color, once again, just change the background color and the border will be the color of the background, okay? So hopefully that's nice and understandable and that looks very nice. So that's really cool. Okay, so what we're going to be doing next is adding some text, adding some styles, and just adding some more detail, okay? So let's delete these, as we have this text in here and we do actually want that, okay? So all we needed to do was to go to Arrange and then back like this, so that it's behind everything else, but we don't actually want to keep this image, so we're just going to delete it anyway. So don't worry about that. Now, of course, if you don't like the design that you've made, you can always just click onto a different layout and restart your design process and design something completely different if you want to, but I don't want to, so I'm just going to go to background, pick a nice background, and then we'll move on to the text, styling, and so on, okay? So let's just pick a nice background here. I think this looks quite cool, but it's money, and it's, I'm going to say it's money and it costs $1, so I'm not going to actually pick that one. It's funny, actually. It's money in the picture, and it costs you $1. So yes, it's ironic. So let's just pick this one or this one. I'd say this one, as it's got a bit of a style to it. It's got some strokes down, as you can see. If I zoom in with this button just here, you can see that there are some lines down it. So it's got a nice style to it, so it's quite nice. So that's awesome, okay? So now we've got the text. You can always make these boxes bigger or smaller, however you like it to be, okay? And you can also make this text a different font, a different size, a different color. You can make it not bold. You can make it italic, although this font can't go italic, so just note that. You can align it to the center, or to the right, or to the left. You can make so it's all caps or all lowercase. There you go, like so. And then you can put the text into a list, like so. So that'll put it into a bullet point list, and then you can finally change the spacing like so. So the letter spacing, the line height, and the anchor text box, okay? So that's fantastic, and that's what it will look like with the letter spacing. You will need to make the box larger for the spacing to actually work. So as you can see, there you go. All right, so that's awesome. So let's just undo that now, put it back how it was, like so, fantastic, and send to it again, there you go. So that is exactly how it was. So we now know the basics of styling your text, and so on and so forth. So we have the text just here, we have the background, And for the simplicity of this video, I am actually going to change the background to this one here. So it's just a lot more plain and easy to see what's in the image. We're now going to go to elements and then close grids and go to shapes. Okay, and then pick up a circle. And there's many different designs you can do with circles, squares, rectangles, triangles, anything. But you can just use your creativity really, because it's different for everyone. Your own creativity is different to everyone else's, okay? So all you need to do is change this color to the same color as the background. Well, pretty much the same anyway. And as you can see, some of these look better or worse, where it's not going over the background, as if you put that straight over the background, you can see the colors are different. But if I put it over the white, you can't really see the difference. So that's another thing to note. So that's quite cool. So let's just put that like that, or like that, however you want it, okay? So that looks awesome. You can either make this circle smaller than the other one, and just place it in like that, and that is then centered, and that looks quite cool. I like that. And then hover over them both, click Ctrl D. That would duplicate this little style we've made just here, and you can then put it down here so it's the same over here, and then you could duplicate that again if you wanted and put it higher up so it's here as well. There you go. So that's quite a nice little style there that we've made. I think that looks very nice. I like it a lot, to be honest. It looks very nice, and it suits the actual thumbnail design as well, so it's awesome. And then let's duplicate this one more time and plop this in up here. Where should we have it? About here. That looks good. And then duplicate it again. Put one down here. Like so. Let's line it up all nicely. There we go, that's all lined up. And there you go. It's just a really nice style, to be honest. It's just something that you can make on your own. You don't need any creativity, you don't need any skill. It's just really, really fun to do as well, because everything is different. Everyone's creativity is different. It's all up to your own imagination, really. So now we can just get a few different triangles. I'll put one in here like this, and I'll duplicate this one, and I'll make that one smaller. I think we're going to make this quite a bit smaller actually for this one. Make it a bit better there, yeah. And then change this to the color of the background, like this. There you go. That looks awesome. And then we can duplicate that, put it over here, duplicate that, put it in the middle, duplicate, and make sure it's all lined up. And there you go, fantastic. And I'll take one more and just put it in the middle of these two. It really doesn't matter how many you do, you can just plop them in everywhere, to be honest with you. So there you go, just put another one in there, and there you go. So that's awesome, that's fantastic. So if you look at this, all it actually is, if I just take this and drag it, all it is a tiny little triangle and a huge triangle put together. And then I've just put them up here like that. So it's really, really simple, but it looks really good. I really like it, to be honest. So then we can, of course, change the text. So anything you want. So this one is a thumbnail design. So how to make that box a little bigger first. Let's just put that there. Design and then make this box here smaller, the background of it. And then this word will be thumbnail. There you go. Fantastic. And let's grab this and make it bigger. And same with this text, make it all fit in. Very nice. So how awesome does that look? How to design a thumbnail. Now let's make this smaller, like so. Center it all. Very nice. I really like this. It's really simple, but really good. And these are the different design styles you can do. And you can also do something with squares as well. So let's grab our square just here. And let's just chuck this into the corner over here. Let's just make this square a bit smaller, I think, actually. And then chuck it into the corner. There's a little black line at the bottom. Make sure there's no black lines anywhere. Duplicate it. Once again, make it the same color as the background. And for this, let's not make it smaller. Let's just overlap it like this. So let's just put it like that. Or that. Or anything, really. Let's actually... It's just really up to your creativity. Designing isn't really skill. It's just how creative you are. So the best designers are the most creative people. In my opinion, anyway. Sorry about that. Some random sirens going past my house. Right, okay. So grab them. And just make it all smaller. Like so. Make sure there's no black lines around the outside. There you go, very nice. Grab them, duplicate it. Put it here, like so, duplicate it. Same thing again. Line it all up. There you go. So how awesome does that look? Another little design style we've done just here. And it looks fantastic. Oh, we didn't grab the other black square just then. Let's try and grab that back real quick. There we go. Grab that as well. Awesome. So there we go. Another design we've made. It just looks super cool. So let's make sure that is centered. I think that is. I'm pretty sure it is. So now let's just grab all three of them, duplicate, and just plop that up here like so. And there you go. So there is another little style. Oh, it's annoying when you're selecting the wrong thing, of course. So let's make sure we're selecting what we actually want. Just there. Not quite got everything, but we can grab that in a second. There we go. Fantastic. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with it. So it's just loads of different designs. It doesn't have to have the exact same gap in between every single one of these squares. It can be different, it can be jagged. You can do absolutely anything you want to, okay? It's really up to your own creativity what you do in this. So yeah, take note of that. The more creative you are, the better designs you will have in this website. Because it's really all up to your imagination. So let's just make that box a bit smaller. Let's grab this, chuck this over here, and then grab this, chuck this over, let's say, put that down here, and then grab that, line it up with the thumbnail one. There we go, that's lined up, and there you go. So the gap between the word design and the word how to isn't perfect there, so let's try and make that a bit better. There we go, grab that, and then I'll grab that and move that up a little bit as well. There we go, I think that's better. It's just really up to whatever you want. It all depends on what you are designing, of course. It all depends on who you are, on what you want to make and everything like that. Yeah, so it all just depends. So as you can see, I've just moved this black circle here, and you can move any one of them that you want just to change the style a bit more. Just change it up, make the lines in different sizes, different shapes. Yeah, so that's that. That is all you need to do to be creative. Just let your mind go free, to be honest. So this is our other design for a thumbnail that we've made. It's very simple, this one, but it looks really awesome. So I really like it, to be honest. So I'm going to duplicate all of these, and I'm going to put this down here like this, and I'm just going to leave it like that. So it's just like jagged edges. So of course we can't see the little black triangles, but we kind of see some more jagged edges at the bottom. So that's just another completely different style with the same thing, but just the other side of it. So yeah, as you can see, it's super awesome to make loads of different designs. So now let's grab another circle. And what I'm going to do is just circle the A. So I'm going to make this the same color as that, and arrange. Oh, it already is forward, so I don't need to do that. And then I'm just going to circle the A, just because I can. I don't have to, but I can, because it's just fun. There you go. So now the A is circled. Fantastic. So that's that. You can do absolutely anything you want to. Now, if you think about it, it kind of looks like an O. So what you could do is put it over the O. So I'll make this a little bit smaller. Just put it over the top of the O. Or even put it inside some of these circles. So if I make this white again, and just enlarge it. You see what I mean? Just random. Just be completely random. Now, this isn't a really professional thumbnail because I've got a few different design styles in one image, so it looks a bit silly right now. But if you just stuck with the same design style and did it over and over again, if you're happy with it, or changed it up every single thumbnail you did for your YouTube channel, or anything really, because it's all up to your own unique design style and your own unique creativity, really. So yeah. Hopefully you like what I've designed, and if you want, you can submit your designs in Twitter, Facebook, social media, and I'll just tell you if I like them, and you can ask for help if you need to, and anything really. Yeah, I just want to be there to help you guys, so yeah, it's fantastic. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. It's a super simple one, but it's also super awesome. So yeah, that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you had a great time. Now what we're going to do is just rename this to Creative. There we go. And then you can download it just by clicking download and selecting file you want to download it as, the file type. And then you can just select file 2, as this is the one we've just designed, and then click download, as that's fantastic. Of course we want a JPEG as it's a thumbnail and it will look best. And yeah, so that's that. That is all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and hopefully you had a great time. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Okay, so once you have created your Instagram account, you'll realize that there's so many different types of posts you can make on Instagram. Even though there's just images and videos, there's so many different styles and creative formats you can put into your posts that it's just crazy. So I'm going to list a few for you so that you can just get an idea of how many different types there are. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So, images. First of all, we have behind the scenes posts. These are images which are behind the scenes of your business. Say, for example, I make online courses, so I could do posts of my computer screen when I am creating a course. So I could take a picture of my recording software and my microphone and something like that, and that's behind the scenes basically. I could even do a video of that. A behind the scenes video I'd say is much better than a behind the scenes picture for me personally, but it all depends what you are doing. So yeah, behind the scenes. Number 2, a repost from employees. So for example, if you have many employees and you're a small company, maybe not a large company, but if you're a small company and you have employees who are also posting, it's always great to do reposts from them as well. So yeah, that's that. That just helps promote the business and promote your employees as well. So that is absolutely awesome. Number 3, educational posts. So you could do videos for this, but pictures are also helpful. So for example, if you are saying how to cook eggs or how to scramble eggs, you could do a quick video on it. But pictures are also helpful because you could do a 3-step guide with text on the picture and things like that as well. And that is very helpful, and it will get a lot of engagement to that post as well. So that is absolutely fantastic. Number 4, influencer posts. So what an influencer is, someone with more followers than you that you can use to promote your products and services. Say for example, if I paid a YouTuber or any famous person, famous on Instagram anyway, that has a lot of followers, I can then have many people see my products and services. And yeah, so influencer posts basically mean someone that has more followers than you pay them and they do a post promoting your products and services for you. So yeah, that's that. That is influencer posts. Number 5, motivational posts. So this is mainly images and mainly in the form of text. So an image with text on it. And this can be quotes or just text, anything really, which will motivate people. So for example, a really inspiring quote which will motivate people to have a better life and make them a lot happier. And that will also get a lot of engagement because it'll make people think, oh, that's nice. And it will just make them like the photo or video, depending on what you've done. And yeah, it will help you grow your engagement on your page. That's great. Number 6, user-generated content. Now this is mainly images of your pets or you having lunch or anything like that. And this is more personal. This is more personal images. And for example, you could use the hashtag puppy and many other hashtags to do with dogs, and then you can put an image of your nice puppy or dog, and yeah, that will get you lots of engagement for animal lovers and things like that. Or if you are eating your dinner and it's a really nice meal and you're at a lovely restaurant or something like that, you can use hashtags and you can also put your location of the restaurant and everything like that as well. So that is fantastic. And finally, number 7. Now this is, there's not a particular name for this, but this basically is posting for different holidays. For example, Christmas, New Year, or National Sibling Day or National Ice Cream Day, anything like that. So for example, say it's National Ice Cream Day or National Dog Day, you can post a picture of ice cream and use the hashtag National Ice Cream Day and many other hashtags to do with it, and it will generate a ton of engagement throughout the app. So yeah, that's absolutely awesome, and that is another great idea, just by posting on certain holidays and certain days which are national days. So for example, National Sibling Day, so take a picture of your brother or sister and post that using the hashtags as well. And there's probably many other types of posts you can post as well, but that's just a few. That's just the basics, and that's just the first few you can think about posting. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you learned a lot and I hope you had a good time. Goodbye. Okay, so we are now going to be designing a Instagram post in Canva. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, you just want to go to the Canva website, canva.com, and then you want to head over to this top page at the top where it says create a design, and then you want to go all the way over to the right where it says Instagram post. Click that, and then let it load up like so. And here we go. So we have a load of different Instagram post templates just here on the left. Some of them are paid, they cost $1. Some of them are free, they cost nothing. But yeah, we're just going to choose one of these and use it as our first Instagram post. Obviously, it won't be our first Instagram post on the Black Brick Training account, but it'll be the first one you've designed on your Instagram account. So I'm going to head over and click this one just here. As you can see, we have the main image in the background, and then we have a little circle, painted out circle with some text in the middle. So it's like a fact card. It's like a little bit of a fact. If I just add an image, so you can either go to free photos here and get tons of different images here. So just drag it in like this, and it's now in the image like this. Or you can upload an image by going to uploads and click upload your own images, and then drag that in like this. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to use a free image I'm going to use. So all I'm going to do is have a look at a few of these and just see which one is best for me. So I think that's quite nice. Let's have a look though. We can have a look at that one. That one's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So now we're going to select this text and change it to something different. What should we have it say? Let's have a think. Let's just write Black Brick Training. Of course, that will go onto the second line. I knew that'd happen. It's quite annoying, but I don't really care. It doesn't matter. And we're just going to change that color to a nice grey color and change the font to something a bit bolder. Not that, because I don't like it. Let's have a look for a good font. Let's see. Carta 1. That sounds and looks good. Yep, that's very nice. And we're going to make that a bit bigger as well. 56. Oh, no, that's way too big. Let's see. The one below that, I'd say 48. Perfect. No. One below that, 42. There we go. Nice. So move that up. And then we want to change this text here. Just make sure it fits in. And then we're going to put the ultimate online courses. Purchase any course for just $10 using the code. And then what should I use to encase the code? I'll just use these. Black Brick, all in caps. And then I'll go 2 tabs down, www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. There we go. So this is the post. Now I'm just going to make this text here bold, as it doesn't look too good not bold. And I'm going to make this text here bold as well. Let me think actually. Can we change the font of just one part of it? Nope, it will change the font of everything. That's a bit annoying. Oh well, Control Z, undo it. And now we'll put this in bold again. Awesome. So, now we have the font we want. I think this is going to be okay. We need to make it a bit bigger, I'd say. Let's see, how's this? If I just make this a bit wider, and put it back in the center. Okay, that's a little bit too big. Let's go to 24. There we go, that's perfect. I'll just move it down a little, like so. Where's the complete center? Okay, that would be good there. Let's see, I think we could just leave it just here though. It looks good just here. So, all you want to do now is head over to the top right and change the text title to Instagram post, and then click download and leave it as PNG and then hit download again. Awesome. And then what we're going to do is upload this to our Instagram page right now, just to prove to you that we are happy with this design and that we will really enjoy using Canva again and again and again, because Canva is absolutely awesome. I recommend it to everyone, especially the fact that it's free. So yeah, that's that. It's now installed. It's now downloaded, and here we go. So this is the post we've just designed. Awesome. So I'm now going to upload it to Instagram. Black Brick Training is our Instagram account. So follow us there if you want to see it. So yeah, that's that. That's how easy it is to design a post on Canva for Instagram. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to design a GIF to post to Instagram with Canva for free. So it costs you nothing, although you will need to get Canva Pro version. So it kind of does cost, to be honest, but you can get the 30-day free trial first to decide whether you actually want it or not. So first of all, I'm just going to open the Instagram post, which we have already designed in the last video. And now I'm going to click download and go to animated GIF/movie experimental. Okay. By the way, it's going to be a quick video because this is really easy and quick to do. So click that and go to preview animation. And now it'll just load up. And here we go. So we have 6 different animation styles. This is the first one. So let's just do this again. And it looks like this. It's called rise. Everything rises up. And this is the second one. It's called bounce. Everything bounces in like so. All of the different lines of text and absolutely all of it. There we go. It all bounces in nicely. And then this is the third one called slide. I don't like that one too much in this particular design. And then we have block. I think I like that in every single design. It looks awesome. Just the way everything goes in like that. Absolutely awesome. Love it. And then we have 3D like this. So let's just play that again for you. Boom. One more time. Everything just goes in nicely. And finally we have fade. So everything just fades in. So all you want to do is click on the one that you want to use. So I'm going to click on block like so. Click either download as GIF or download as movie. I'm going to click download as a movie, so hit that, and then it's going to go through the entire image, and we're just going to wait for it to go. It won't take very long at all. It's definitely worth the wait, as the outcome is very, very awesome. So we're just going to wait for this to finish. Okay, so there we go. It has downloaded now, so we're just going to click on it, and here we go. So this is it, downloaded, and it has finished. So there we go. It's a 7-second clip, and it is a awesome little animation. So there we go. That's that. It's fantastic and I really like it. There we go, so I'm going to close that and I'm now going to upload it to Instagram and show you what it looks like on the app. So just give me 1 second and I'll cut right to it. Okay, so we're now on Instagram. Here we go. This is it. It has been posted and it has finished. So this is it. It's simple, super easy to post. You just download it just like you would of an image and then you just post it. That is how you make a GIF and post it to Instagram. Although you don't save it as a GIF, you actually save it as a video. So that's just a little tip for you there. But yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Okay, so welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to design a story post for your Instagram adverts. So let's get straight into it. So you just want to go to the Canva app, and then once it's open, scroll to the top part to your story. So click on that, and here we go. So these are all the right size for creating an advert on your story. Instagram story, Snapchat story, it's all the correct size. So this is perfect. So we're just going to scroll down these and look for one which will look the best. So let's just have a quick look. Okay, so I think if we're doing this as an advertisement, we need to be something which will look perfect for what we're advertising. So let's just keep looking for the perfect ones, actually. You want to make sure you're taking the time looking for the perfect one, because if you just rush into your choice, you can pick a bad one. It's just a waste of time. So, okay, one of these could be good. All right. Okay, this is good. This is good. I like these. Okay, there's a few different options which I want to choose from. Let's scroll back up because I think it's going to be one of these ones. It's either going to be this one here, which says suits and blazers are 50% off, or the one on the right just here, or the one on the left just here. I think, yeah, we're going to do this one here. All cheeseburgers are 50% off from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. So we're going to click this here. Let's click on this here, double tap it to change the text. And we're going to put get any course. And actually we'll go onto the same line and type for just $10, like so. There we go. Using the code. And then let's add a colon just here, semicolon, like so. And then on the second line, we're going to just put black brick. Nice. And then we're going to click onto this image just here of the burger and then click delete. And then we're going to click the plus icon in the bottom right and then hit library. And then as you can see, we've got loads and loads of different icons we can choose from just here. So which one should we do? Let's pick this one here, see what it looks like. Little party hat. And then we can change the color of it nice and easily like so. And then if you want to click on the background, you can also change the color of that by clicking on the background and then clicking on the colors. So if we have a blue background and then change the text and all different things like that to a different color, let's say a greeny color or grey. We just need to look for what looks best. Okay, that looks good. So let's leave it like that and then have this white as well. And now we're going to change the text at the very bottom and just put our URL. So we're going to select all of the text just here and click the little cross to get rid of it. And then just put www. Let's do it all in caps. www.blackbricktraining.co.uk. Awesome. So that is all we can do. We can do a lot more than that, but this is just the basics of what we can do to create ourselves a story. Okay? So we can use this for Instagram stories or Snapchat stories, anything we want, as this is the correct size. So from there, you just want to click share at the top right, and then it's going to just go over the top of it real quick to save it, and then you go to save image. Awesome. And you don't have to review the app, so just click no, maybe later, and you don't want to review it, okay? So that's that, and then click done. So now you will have this image in your Canva roll and also on the Canva website. So that is awesome. So we can use this whenever we want to. So when we go to design our Instagram story advert, we will be able to use this image, okay? So we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you my 2 favorite apps to design your Instagram posts. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, we have Canva. Let's have a click on that. Open it up and see what it's like. So, new templates so app out, da. No, don't notify me. So here we have Canva. This is the app interface. We have the home page where it says Instagram, Facebook, Facebook cover, Snapchat geo filter, all of these different things you can design. I'm going to click on Instagram, okay? And from there you want to choose one of these layouts which you'll use for your Instagram design, okay? I'm going to pick this one just, let me think, this one just here. Need more sleep. And then what I'm going to do is tap on this background image and put a different image in the background. So I'm going to use this one I've got in my camera library, in my photo library on my phone. And then I'm going to change this text to, let me click on that and double tap to change the text, okay? So now you can start typing the ultimate Instagram marketing course, awesome, and then center that, nice. And then what do we want to do next? Okay, so this is just like the Canva website, but it's also on an app. So you can do basically whatever you want. You can change the font like so. Let's see what looks best. EXO, that looks good. Now we just need to make that a slight bigger. There we go. And just center that again. There we go, nice. And now we're going to change the text color, size, sorry, not the color, by clicking on this 88 and making it as big as possible. I think that'll be good. That should be good. Let's see. I think that's a slight bit too big. There we go. That is good. And center that again. Nice. Done. And what else can we do with the text? We can make it italic. Like so. Let's see. Does it look better italic or not italic? I'd say it looks better italic. Let's leave it like that. And then we can also bold it like so. So that's now bold as well. So there we go. That looks good. I like it. I'm happy with it. And then what we can do is click off of that. And then we can go to filters and change the filter that we're using so that the background image looks different. So it's not just the same as what I already had. Wow, this looks nice. There's some quite nice ones here, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, that's nice. Let's keep going though, keep seeing what else there is. No, that is perfect, I like that. Advanced, okay, let's see what else we can do. You can completely change the colour of it, which is awesome. Let's go to that blue, see what colour it makes it. Okay. Looks good, I like it. Let's leave it at this then. Let's leave it at that purpley colour. So let's click done. Let's click off and let's click share. And from the share button, it's just going to go through the photo to save it for you. And then what I'm going to do is click save image. This will save it to your photo library. Enjoy using Canva? I'm going to say not really because I don't want to have to give feedback, okay? So then I'm going to click done. And from there, all you have to do is go to the Instagram app, like so, Instagram, and go to new photo. And then there's your photo. We've just designed it and it's already there. So that is awesome. So let's click next, next. Will be published next week. ... Okay, and share. So that's just a quick design we've done using the Canva app. So that's absolutely awesome. And now let's close this and look at our next app. So now we have by crop. So let's click on this. And you can either take a photo using the big button on the left or use photos from your gallery using the button on the right. So we're going to use photos from our gallery and go to camera roll, scroll all the way up, and we're going to click on this one just, which one? This one here. This one looks good. And then if it doesn't fit the Instagram size, as you can see there's white borders around it, all you have to do is click the button on the bottom left, click that, and then click once again the one on the bottom left. So there we go. If it's too short, click the one on the bottom left. If it's too thin, click the one on the bottom right. Okay, there you go. So then you can rotate it like this, or flip it like this. And you can also flip it the other way, but I'm not interested in that. So let's leave it like this. Awesome. So the next one we have is this second one here, which I've highlighted. So we click on that and you can change the colors of the background. If you look like this, you can see the background colors changing, but the background color obviously does not matter in this case. So we're going to ignore that. And then we have the next thing, which is patterns. So we can of course ignore them as well, because once again, that's just changing the background pattern. So we don't want to do that, do we? So we'll just ignore that as well. Put the photo back into the middle. Awesome. And then we have this little color wheel, which gives you loads of different themes you can put onto your image, different styles. And then as you see these last ones that have the little blue tick on, they require the user rates and reviews the app to get some more free filters, okay? So yeah, that's like that. So these are all different filters you can choose. So yeah, that's awesome. And then we have the little wand with the star on the end. With that, you can just change the lighting. So as you can see, if we go to light effects, we can go through these different ones here. You can pay for these ones here, which have stars next to them. And then if we go back to the wand and have a look at vintage, there's a load of different vintage styles we can add to this, like so. Just puts a nice vintage style on top of the image. I think we might actually keep that one, to be honest. Oh, didn't mean to click that. I think we might actually keep that one there. Yeah, that's good. Oh wait, no, not that one. Clicked on the wrong one. Not sure if you can hear that, but somebody is actually cutting their grass in the background, so that's annoying. But oh well, just ignore it. So yeah, we'll pick that one and then we'll tick it. And then we can change the shape of it. We can add text, and yes, that's awesome. You can also click that little eye to get more information about the app. So yeah, and then the plus icon, you can get more patterns and all these different things. You can get more shapes, you can get more patterns and more light effects, more fonts, all of these different things. So if we click install next to these here, as you can see, it says it costs $1.99. So I'm going to click cancel. And obviously you can see it says cancel by user. So yeah, it costs $1.99 for everything. And that also removes the adverts as well. So that could be useful, to be honest. It could be useful for sure. And then we have text. You can change the font, you can change the color, you can change the shadow of the text and all that different stuff there. But we don't want to do that. So yeah, all you want to do is click share, and then you can share it straight to Instagram or save it to your phone or Facebook, Twitter, email, or message. So yeah, that's that. That's all I've got to say for this video. These two apps are fantastic and I use them both a lot. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. In this video, we'll be designing a desktop wallpaper. So let's go straight into it. So as you can see here at the top where it says create a design, I have desktop wallpaper right here. If it's not on this first row for you, just click more until you can find it. And on this page where you click more, there'll be a load of other layouts just like this, just like wallpaper, just like channel art and logo and all of these ones here. But all you need to do is click more and find it. But I'm just going to click on this one just here as it is already here for me. Okay, so click on it now. And then this is the page where you'll be designing. Okay. So as you can see on the right here, this is your canvas. You currently have a blank canvas to create your design. And on the left over here is where you have all of the different layouts to help you design your desktop wallpaper. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to rename it to desktop wallpaper. Okay, then I'll hit enter, and that is now going to save on its own. So all you need to do is start scrolling through these layouts until you find one that you really like, and then you can use that and use it to create your desktop wallpaper. Okay, so that is fantastic. So I'm just going to look through them now. And once I have finished this design, I will download it and apply it to the wallpaper of my computer. Okay, so that is awesome. So let's just scroll through these now and see what there is. Now this could be quite cool if we change this text here, and of course the font that goes with it, because I don't like that font. Okay, so I'm going to do this now and just see if I can make this look cool or not. And then of course the background image as well. Let's see what there is. Now the text color we can change, and we can make a new color if we want, or we can use a color which is already here. Let's use this, see what that looks like. I don't really like that color, to be honest, so let's make it a bit darker. And I'm also going to change the font because I don't really like this one. So let's go through these now. How about Hammersmith 1? Let's see what that looks like. Yep, that's good. Let's just make this text a bit bigger now. 64. That just about fits in nicely. And there we go. So that's very nice. So we can now, of course, add some elements, some shapes or lines or whatever you want. I'll add some squares. So as you can see just here, we have this square. We're going to make it white. And then we'll make another one which is the same color as this text, which is the center color of the gray chart. So I'll duplicate this and make it the gray color, the center one. As you can see, it's the same as the text. Fantastic. And now we can just plop them around different places like so, and it just creates a cool design aspect. Okay, so it looks quite cool. And now we can add this one. Okay, and make this white like so, and duplicate it. And make this one grey, or that center color. Not too sure what I should call it, but grey sounds about right. And we could put this over here somewhere, I suppose. Let's see. First of all, I'm just going to move this around a bit, see where it looks best with these two together. I'll pop this in the top corner over here, I think, like that. That looks quite cool. I like that. It's very nice. So let's move this one down a little bit more so it's not covering the screen too much. It's just a little bit of detail added, really. It's nothing crazy. It's just so it looks a bit different, just so it's a bit more personalized, you know. It's quite nice. It's quite cool. Let's see what other shapes we can add just here. Let's go back to shapes. Let's add a circle. So let's now add a white around the outside and a grey in the center. Let's go to that grey. Fantastic. So let's duplicate this. Control D. And let's have grey around the outside and white in the center. So let's do that, and white in the center and grey around the outside. Awesome. And then let's just pop that over there. Something like that. I'm not too sure. It just looks different, you know. It looks quite cool. I like it. Let's see. Let's make sure that is the same grey. It doesn't look like it is for some reason. It looks like it's visible with a white around the outside of it. Let's just bring this over here. Yeah, it has a bit of white around the outside of it. Let's make it completely grey. How about we make white around the outside instead? Okay, that's quite cool. I think that's cool. And then if we duplicate this a few times, like that. I'm not sure what it is. It just looks cool. It's just something random, you know. Let's see what that looks like. Just a bit random. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Let's just duplicate this again and completely delete this one in the background and just do a load of these instead, I think, because that will look cooler. And one more. Pop that there. Cool. So we have that there, we have that there, we have that there. A few different random designs in each corner. It's very nice. So let's just make sure this is save, file, and save. Very nice. And let's see if there is anything we can add in this last corner, because of course we have a load of random designs in each corner, because it's just quite cool, you know. Just random designs are sometimes quite cool to make, because it shows off your creativity. So let's just add this grey colour to this one and put it over here. Push it down one block first of all, and then duplicate it and make this one white. And I'll make this one smaller. I'm going to turn it around, and with that I'm just going to line it up so it fits in perfectly, and there you go, fantastic. Just going to pop that just there. So let me have a look. Yeah, that looks quite cool. It doesn't go all the way, it just kind of goes down to the edge of it. Cool, I like that. It's just some random designs, you know. Let's duplicate that white one and also do the same thing just there. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just a bit of randomness, but randomness is sometimes good when you're doing design work. So yeah, it needs to be a bit random, it needs to be a bit more creative than other things, of course. So yeah, let's just see what this would look like with a grey around the outside, just circling the centre with a nice oval. Not too sure if I like that or not. How about I make it white? That suits in a bit better, to be honest. So there we go. We can have this if we want to, but I'm not too sure just yet. I might duplicate it and make this one grey. Have it something like that, so it's kind of poking out a bit. Let's see if I have it like this. Yeah, that looks cool. I like that. Very nice. Okay, so there. That's quite a random design, but I don't like these circles too much. I don't think they work very well. I'm not too sure, though. Let's see if I just put them in the corners around the outside like that instead. Because I think when it was just on each other, it was just like cherries or blueberries or something. I'm not sure. So let's just pop that in the center like that. Yeah, there we go. I think that's a bit better, to be honest, than how we had it a second ago. So let's just leave it like that instead. So there we go. That's quite a cool desktop wallpaper design. Let's go to download and go to JPEG and hit download. Fantastic. Let this download real quick. And once it has, we will set it as our wallpaper. There we go. Fantastic. So click that, open it up, and there we go. All you want to do is now go to right click it and then go to set as and then background. There we go. So I'll close this now. And I will close the Canva website, and in 3, 2, 1, we will see the desktop wallpaper on our desktop. Okay, so now. Oh, that's very nice. I actually do quite like that, to be honest. Quite random, but I like it a lot. That's very cool. I like it, actually. It's really quite nice. I'm happy with that. It's taken no time at all. It looks really nice. Under 10 minutes. It looks really nice, and it's quite professional too. Quite professional, quite unique, but quite a nice design. I'm happy with it. So yeah, that is that. That is an awesome desktop wallpaper design. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you had a great time. So I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome back. We will now be designing a photo collage. So let's get straight into it. So, of course you want to go to canva.com. Yes, and that is where we'll begin the design process. And where it says create a design at the top, you just want to go all the way over to the right and click more. Once this new page is loaded, you want to scroll down until you can find photo collage. And this is what we'll be designing. So as you can see, blogging and ebooks just here, photo collage. Click that and let the new page load. On the right just here is the canvas. This is where we'll be designing. As you can see, we've currently got a blank canvas. And on the left over here are the layouts. So this is what the photo collage could look like. So let's get straight into it. First things first, of course, you need to pick a layout. So yeah, let's just scroll through right now and see which is the best. So like this one just here, it looks very nice. There is grapes, wine, more grapes, and then some cheese as well. So that is awesome. So it is cheers and cheese. That's very funny. I like that a lot, actually. That's quite cool. But I think I'm going to look for a more modern style. So yeah, let's look for a modern style right now and see what we can find. This one here looks quite modern, actually. I like this. I've got an idea. So hey, we are Black Brick, and then down here, training. Hey, we are Black Brick Training. Fantastic. And then of course we can change these images to something a bit more suitable. We could actually have an employee in each image and say, hey, we are Black Brick Training. That is a cool idea, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look for a random image. So let's just go for a MacBook, something to start it off. A nice image of a MacBook is always good. So let's see which one we can pick. Very nice. And if you have a look, you can see that each of these photos does have a filter on. They have the Kali filter. So it makes it so that each of these photos have the exact same theme and they look the same. Okay, so that is a very important factor with a photo collage, because if you have one photo which is bright red, another which is bright pink, and another which is just black, it doesn't really suit the theme you're going for. You do really need to use the same filter over all 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 photos in your collage, as that makes them look a bit more grouped together and it makes them look a lot better. And also more professional, I must say. So yeah, make sure you are using the same filter on each photo for a photo collage. You don't have to, but it does just look better in my opinion. So yeah, let's just look for some good images. So we could have a cup of coffee. So like you're having a cup of coffee in the morning. So let's see, this one looks good. So let's pop that in there. And we can have a workstation. Actually, I think the one I've got for workstation is probably the best one on here. And then we can have one more, which can be the Black Brick Training logo. So if we go to uploads and then scroll down, we have already uploaded it in the past. Just slide it in. There we go. So as you can see, we have got the setup, we have got the photo of coffee, and then we've got Black Brick's logo, which looks very nice. So yes, there we go. We have, hey, we are Black Brick Training. So we have the logo, the workstation, and then of course the coffee. So it's like you get up in the morning, you work as the brand, and you work on this setup, and in the morning you have a nice cup of coffee. So yeah, that's quite a nice design, very nice. And if we just rename it by clicking over here at the top and just type photo collage design, hit enter, and as you can see, it's automatically going to save just here. Fantastic, saving, there we go. And all changes saved will just happen in a second. There we go. So yeah, so now we're going to design one more photo collage, and that will be it for this lecture. So let's just have a quick look through these layouts once again to see what we can find. And this one just here looks very nice, so let's click that. If it loads, there we go, fantastic. So let's just type this in here. Black Brick and the Ultimate Online Courses. Okay, it looks like that won't all fit, so we're going to type in the web address. That also doesn't fit, but we're just going to make it a bit smaller so that it does. Yep, 10, let's say about 12. Not quite, that's annoying. Looks like it's going to have to be 10. No problem. So then we have this little icon up here of a moustache. We don't really want that, so let's just go to Elements and Icons. Fantastic. And then get the light bulb and swap its place with the moustache. So delete that, get the light bulb, and it is going to be a black, I would say. Black would look good on this. Nice, okay, so that looks great. And then it's also changed this color to, that looks nice actually. Let's just leave it like that. We can have it as a nice brownie color or black or green or anything really. But yeah, I think the brown looks quite nice. So that's good. So all we need to do now is change up these images and have a look which filter is being used. So if we have a look, we can see that they are using the grayscale filter. Okay, so the images are being grayed out. So if we just go to Elements and then 3 photos at the top, we can just use a few of these photos here and fill in the images on here, okay? So let's grab this one here, slide it in. Fantastic. So this has a retro style to it, as you can see. This one here, slide it in. There we go. And I don't really think that one works too well, so let's just look for another one for that one actually. This one here, fantastic. There we go. And then we'll leave the MacBook up there. So yeah, that is another fantastic design. If you click this arrow just here, it will send it to the top. So this is now page 1 and this is now page 2. So we have successfully made 2 fantastic photo collage designs in under 10 minutes. And I'm very happy with them both. They are both very nice. And of course you can do the same. So remember, keep the same filter on every photo. And for this collage, it is the grayscale filter. Keep the same theme for the text, and the photos as well. So the filter must carry over to be the same sort of theme for the text. So make sure the font and the coloring looks good and suits the photos very well. And just in general, make sure that you use the right images, of course, because if you use bad images, it makes the collage look bad. Okay, so say for example, this logo here, it doesn't really suit it. So that's why we've redone it. So this one here, the second one, looks a lot better because they're all actual photos taken with a camera and not designed on a computer. Okay, so yeah, that's that. That is our 2 photo collage designs. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a lot and I hope you had a great time. So yeah, that's everything. So once again, I hope you had a great time and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video we're going to be designing a Snapchat geo filter, but a quick tip or quick piece of information for you is that you cannot actually do this from the website on the computer. You have to do it from the iOS or Android app. Okay, so if you go to the website and go to create a design, you will not find it. Okay, so if I click more right now, I will not find it anywhere. You will not see Snapchat geo filter anywhere. What you will need to do is head over to the Canva app on your mobile phone, and that is where you'll be able to create the design. So install the app now and I will meet you over there on the Canva app in just a second. Okay, so here we are. We are now signed in to the Canva app. So all you need to do is swipe across at the top until you see the one that says Snapchat geo filter. So click on that now. And before we start designing, I just need to tell you that when you do create your design, it will actually be available to edit on the website as well as on the app. You just have to start the design from your account in the app for some reason. I suppose this is just because all of these items are things which work on a phone only. So because you would use your Snapchat geo filter on your phone, it only lets you design it on your phone. So it kind of makes sense, I suppose. It's understandable, I'd say. So here we are. We have all of these different layouts here for us. So these are all free, these first ones. And then, of course, if you swipe down, there'll probably be some paid ones as well. Probably not. I'm not too sure. There doesn't seem to be. They're all free. That's quite cool. So all you want to do now is pick one of them. I think that one of the books might have to do because it's sort of education type one. So let's go back up here to the one with the books on it. Let's see where it was. Where was it? Must be quite high up. There it is, just there. Awesome. The Middleton Library, it currently says. So let's double tap on that text and just type Black Brick Training. Black Brick Training. Fantastic. And then we can change the color if we want to a nice blue color. And then we can change this text down here to the Ultimate Online Courses. Full stop. Awesome. And then we've got the books there, loads of different colors. We can change any of those colors. Of course, the orange color, just click on the orange and change it to any color you want. I think we're just going to leave it as it is though, because it looks good how it is. And at the top here, you can of course change any of these colors as well. So that is awesome. So then you can click this and change the background like that, but we're going to leave that as white as that looks quite nice. So we've got Black Brick Training, the Ultimate Online Courses. Cool, cool, cool. I'm happy with this. It looks quite good. Now, of course, this is a Snapchat geo filter. So you will obviously not have a blank background. It will be a picture. So use the front or back camera and all the white space will then obviously be a picture. Hopefully that is understandable and nice and simple. Now, all of you that use Snapchat and that have taken our Snapchat course will understand exactly what Snapchat geo filter is, because you, of course, will know. But if you don't know what Snapchat geo filter is, it's quite simple. So basically, this will act as an overlay of the picture you take. So this design, ignore the white and just think of the bit at the top and then the text where it says Black Brick Training, the text where it says the Ultimate Online Courses and the little icon of the books. And you'll just have that over the top of the picture that you take. Now, companies can pay Snapchat to have their geo filter public for absolutely everyone, so that everyone who uses a Snapchat filter will be able to see yours and if they want to even use it. But that costs quite a lot of money. It's in the thousands and thousands range. So there's only very big businesses that can do that. Things like the Super Bowl and big crazy places like that. So you need a lot of money to be able to do that. Just take note of it. That is that. This is our nice little Snapchat geo filter. And if we head over to the Canva website right now, you will be able to find our design and edit it on there as well. So let's head over to there right now. Okay, so here we are. This is our Canva website. So let's just click this one here called Snapchat geo filter. Let it load up. And here we go. So this is the design that we have just made. Now we can edit it even more on here, which is a lot easier to edit on here. So that's fantastic. And then now you can change the color of anything, add anything you want, and so on and so forth. Now, if we wanted, we can even add the Black Brick Training logo. So just put this in here like so. And then we could take out this other text like this. So just select it and just get rid of it. Nice. There we go. And then we can put our logo here instead. So that's quite cool. And of course, that actually says the Ultimate Online Courses. So we may as well just not put that there and just leave it how it was, as this is what we've designed anyway. And we don't have to use our logo. You don't have to, but it's just cool because if you then do change from the app to the website after you've saved it, you can add even more changes and of course make it even better. So yeah, that's that. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's just rename this now to Snapchat GeoFilter and hit enter. And there we go. So that is now saved. Let's go to File, Save, and make sure that the file has, of course, saved like it is. And yeah, so that is everything. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you had a great time learning. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Hello everybody and welcome back. So in this video, we'll be turning your designs into GIFs, okay? Now, you want to use a design which is quite simple because if it has too many different layers on it, okay, it's not going to work as a GIF. So the simple ones like this Tumblr banner or this LinkedIn banner will work, or this YouTube thumbnail here, or this Etsy shop icon here, or even this logo, okay? So what we're going to do is just open them in a new tab, the ones that we're going to turn into a GIF. So this one here, and this one here, and I'm also going to open one to show you what doesn't work, okay? So I'm going to open, hopefully, one that doesn't work, which will be this one, because I don't think this one will actually work. So if you click download, and then scroll down to the bottom and go to animated GIF/movie in experimental phase, and then click preview animation, you'll see that this particular one has problems, okay? Now, if you look down here, you can see that the Facebook username goes over the Instagram logo. And that is because there's so many different layers on this, it kind of gets confused. So you need to just try and use more simple designs to change to GIFs, okay? So if you look at this one, just here, this is a very simple design and this will definitely be able to change to a GIF, okay? So if you hit download and then go down to animated GIF/movie and hit preview animation, you'll see that everything works fine. Nothing is broken or anything like that. It all loads in nicely, okay? So all you need to do then is either hit download as movie, which will download it as a .mp4 file, or download it as a GIF, which will download it as a .gif or GIF file, and then you can click on it and of course play it any times you want. So that is fantastic. So we're just going to use this one here and go to download and scroll down to animated GIF/movie, hit preview animation. Then if you have a look, it all loads in nicely, it looks very nice, and then you can just go through the animation styles to find out which one you like the most. Of course, there's 6 different options for you here. Now that one is very nice, I like that a lot actually. So once you've chosen it, all you need to do is hit download as a movie or download as a GIF. I don't like the .gif file format, so I'm going to download it as a movie for a .mp4. So hit that now. It's just going to scan the entire image, and there you go, done. Click on it now, and it will open up the animation. There you go. So once again, just go to download, hit the drop down box just here, and go down to animated GIF/movie, hit preview animation, and just here you'll be able to preview what you are downloading. And then you get to choose your style. On the right here, there's 6 different style options. You can go to 3D, block, fade, slide, bounce, or rise. For this one, I'm just going to go to 3D. Hit either download as a movie or download as a GIF. I always preferred to download it as a movie, as of course you get a MP4 file format. But if you download it as a GIF, you get a .gif or .gif file format. So yeah, I'm just going to download this as a movie. It's just going to scan through the file, and once it has completed the scan, it will show up on your downloads, okay? So there we go, it has scanned, and here it is. So that is it, okay? Fantastic. Now, as you can see, it is a very low quality video file at the moment, and the main reason for this is because Canva Animator, which is this just here, which is how we downloaded it as a MP4, is currently in the experimental stages, so there are issues and bugs at the moment. So sometimes it doesn't load properly, and sometimes it can look bad. Sometimes it looks great, but sometimes, of course, it does look quite low quality, okay? So that is something you'll have to deal with, of course. So the bigger the file, the worse quality it will be. So the simpler the file, the higher quality it really comes out as. But of course, Canva is going to improve this very soon, so by the time you're watching this, it may even be fixed, okay? So that's fantastic. Now, a quick note for this, you will need the Pro version of Canva, which costs $12.95 a month, but for the first 30 days you get a free trial, so that is fantastic. So yeah, that's that. Let's just go over it one more time, and then I will outro this video for you. So you just want to go to download, and then go to animated GIF/movie. As you can see, it is experimental, and then go to preview animation, like so. and then pick your animation style on the right just here. So choose the one you like the most. I'm going to choose this one just here and then hit either download as a movie or download as a GIF. Now I'm just going to do both. So I'll do the movie first and then we'll do the GIF straight afterwards. So you can of course see the difference. It's just going to scan through the photo or the file, whatever you want to call it. And it's just now going to export it. Fantastic. So if you click this just here, it's now going to open it up and there you go. So that is that. That is a MP4 file, and now we're going to download it as a GIF. Okay, so let's just click that now. It's just going to scan it once again, and once it has completed, it is going to download it. So let's just wait now, and there we go, it's done. So let's click that, and there you go. So that is the GIF. Fantastic. So you can upload this to places like Twitter, and it will actually be a GIF. So that is that. That is how you download your designs as a GIF or an MP4. So that is all for this video. Hopefully you had a great time. Hopefully you learned a lot. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to this amazing bonus video where I'm going to tell you how to get any of our courses for just $10 or £10, 10 currency of whatever currency you have. So it will just cost you $10, pounds, wherever you're from. Okay, so this is amazing. All you need to do is go to Udemy and type in Black Brick. And then as you can see at the bottom here, we've got Black Brick, which is our profile. Or you can go to our website, blackbricktraining.co.uk, and click on any of our courses. Or you can go to Google and type in Black Brick Training, like so. And then at the top, you've got our website. And then you have got LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Skillshare, and all of that. So you can just click on our website, like so. And then once it's loaded, you'll be here, which is our website. As you can see, this will just load, but there's no point me loading it, as obviously I'm trying to do this video for you. So you can just click on any one of these courses. Let's just click on this one, the Ultimate SEO Strategies of 2017. As you can see, we've got 9,000 students, 86 ratings, and an average of 4.5 stars. And I'm very, very happy with that. So all you need to do is, as you can see, it's right now it's £12 or $12, wherever you are. All you need to do is click have a coupon, type in BLACK, BRICK, Black Brick, all in capitals, and then hit apply. Like so. And now, ta-da! It's just £10 or $10 wherever you're from, which is awesome. So now, as you can see, we're on our profile. I'll click on another random course. So we have got Snapchat marketing. Okay, so let's click on this and click have a coupon and type in BACK, BRICK, and then hit apply. And look, £12, now it's just £10 or $10 wherever you are from. So that is how you can get any of our courses for just £10 or $10. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was super awesome for you, and I hope you had a great time. So that's that. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in another one sometime soon. Goodbye.